get ready to match the stars. Dick Gautier, Barbara Stewart, Jack Carter, Joanne Flug, Richard Dawson, and Shelley Winters as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, hello there. How do you do? Thank you very much. Hey, listen, it's a pleasure to have all of you with us. And in order to make the record perfectly clear, ladies and gentlemen, we must say that very pretty actress-type lady, Barbara Stewart, is married to that pretty actor-type man, Dick Gautier.
Yes.
We had to tell everybody wanted to have to make that perfectly
For a while,
clear.
anyway. Before that, it was just fun.
And greet everybody. Shelley, haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
I've been reducing.
You have.
Yes, I've been dieting.
But you've made a film recently, haven't
Yes,
you?
I know. I played a whale. No.
So that's it.
That was Poseidon Adventure, and I had to be fat, which I really didn't want to do. I don't like to eat. And
That's all over.
Yes, that's all over with.
Okay. All right, nice to have you with us, and here we go. Is everybody ready to play?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, then let's say hello to our two players, Jeff Nichols and Joan DeYoung. Hello there. Those of you who were with us last time will remember that Jeff has already won $700. He's got a total of 2 games under his belt, and we're into the game. As a matter of fact, we had played 1 round, hadn't we? And Jeff is leading 3-0. And we're going to go to the second and final round, and Joan, you're going to have to match 3 of our celebrities to stay in the running there. We'll see if that happens right after this. Okay, here we go with round 2. Are you ready? I will push the button. And remember, Joan, you must match 3 celebrities to stay in the running. You're the challenger. You'll make the selection, so if you would, please.
I'll take A.
A it is. All right, everybody plays, and here we go. Helen said to Peter, "Why didn't you tell me the blank was wet?" Did you hear that, Joan? Helen said to Peter, "Why didn't you tell me the blank was wet?" All right. As soon as you finish, you are finishing. Okay, everybody's finished up there. So, Joan DeYoung, we call for your response. Why didn't you tell me the
Floor.
The floor was wet, is her response. Let's see if that scores for her. Remember, you must match 3 celebrities to stay in the game. Dick Gautier, will begin with you. She's looking for the answer, floor.
Well, I grew up in Southern California, and we used to, go and watch the Grunion and all that kind of thing. So I said sand. Tell me the sand was wet.
Was wet, I see. Okay,
A little
that's
kind of...
his answer there. Okay, Barbara Stewart, what do you say?
A very female answer.
A very female?
Baby.
The baby was wet. Yes, that is a female answer indeed. And it's a pretty good answer, too. Okay, Joan DeYoung is looking for the word floor, Jack.
I got a few older kids, but they have less control, so I said that the...
All right. Now, Joan, we're getting to the moment of truth here. You must match the remaining 3 celebrities to stay in the game. Joanne Flug, she's looking for the word floor. Why didn't you tell me the floor was wet?
Well, I was thinking of the park in New York City, and so I put the bench was wet.
The bench was wet. So our winner is Jeff Nichols. Congratulations, Jeff. Oh, look at that. I see that Richard and Shelley held up their cards. They had floor. You missed it by 1, Joan. You're a good sport, and therefore we've got a gift for you. Many thanks, Joan DeYoung, for being with us on Match Game 73. All right. This is your 3rd game, right? This is happy Jeff Nichols over here. He's very happy because he's won his third game, and now he's going to have a chance at the big money again, the super match. Are you ready?
I'm going to try.
Okay, now as you know, we polled a previous studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank guard, or blank guard. I'll give you the accent both ways. The answer given most often by that studio audience is worth $500 if you can match it. The second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. Your celebrities will help you. You'll choose three, get their responses, and then pick one of those or use one of your own if you like. The money you win up here will be yours to keep, and then you'll have a go at the big money. Are you ready? All right, let's choose some celebrities here now.
Joanne Flug.
Joanne, what do you say?
I'm split between two, so I'll go with the first one, lifeguard.
Lifeguard is her answer. All right, another celebrity, Jeff?
Jack Carter.
Can you mention a commercial product?
Well, I don't know. If you think...
I hate to.
if you think that
I swear I'm receiving nothing. That's.
Jack, the only guidance I can give you is this. If you think the studio audience said that, then you say it. If you really believe that.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Well, then I'll go with safeguard.
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 All right, that's his answer. You got two now.
Richard Dawson.
What do you say, Richard?
Well, I know it's something that Jack hasn't been given. Obviously, I would have thought right guard.
Right guard. Okay.
Nothing personal, Jack.
I can smell it.
So your celebrities have given you lifeguard, safeguard, and right guard. Now you can choose one of those or give us one of your own, but right now, Jeff, we've got to have an answer.
Lifeguard.
Lifeguard it is. The audience seems to agree with you. Let's see what happens. We are looking for lifeguard. May we see the $100 response? National Guard is the first one. No one gave you that. Still looking for lifeguard. May we see the $250 response? Lifeguard it is. There you go, Jeff. You got the $250. Okay. Joanne Flug gave you lifeguard because she's a pretty smart lady there. Okay. Now that means you're going to play for 10 times that amount, $2,500. Now we are going for the big money. First, let's reveal the $500 response. Right guard it was! Okay, two of them up there thought of it. Richard gave it to you. Okay, now, to collect your $2,500, you've got to match one celebrity head to head. All right, would you choose a celebrity now, please?
Joanne Flug again.
All right, Joanne, you get ready to write. You face me. I'll get the question. All right, Joanne, you write your answer to this. Scarlet blank. Scarlet blank. Okay, Joanne is finished. Now, Jeff, we call for your response to Scarlet blank.
Scarlett O'Hara.
All right, Joanne. For $2,500, may we see your answer?
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so I put Scarlett O'Hara.
Scarlett Who's that guy? Mister. My mother, my children, the whole family is here. And Joanne is very happy for you, too.
That is great.
Okay, congratulations to you. He says his sister and mother, his whole family is down there in the audience, jumping up and down and praising the praises of Scarlett O'Hara. Where are you from?
New Orleans.
Well, I guess it had to be Scarlett O'Hara. All right, you're going to meet another player, Jeff, and continue as long as you're our champ, and that'll happen right after this. We've got one happy winner here who's won $3,550 to date. Let's say hello now to his challenger, Dottie Bird. Hello, Dottie.
Hello.
You're a very pretty lady. You want to tell us a little about yourself, where you're from and all that?
Okay. I manage a dental office in Huntington Beach. I'm 24 years old, and I love to paint.
Really? Mm-hmm. You paint in oils and all that?
Yeah.
And you
Mostly
manage a dental
acrylics.
office.
Yes.
I got this.
I guess we better do that at some other time now, Dottie. You know how to play the game? Let me just review briefly. The two of you are going to be answering questions here and attempt to match our 6 celebrities. You'll get 2 chances. The one who does that the most at the end of the second and final round will win, gets $100, and the opportunity to go on for the super match where you can win over $5,000. All right, I will push the button down, and that means we're ready to go to round 1. Dottie, would you please make a selection?
B.
B is what she says. Brand new game, so everybody plays.
Oh, shut up.
You heard the enthusiasm.
Frank said, no. Frank said, I'm sick and tired of that dog blanking on my favorite chair. Frank said, I'm sick and tired of that dog blanking on my favorite chair. And he said it just like that.
Spelling doesn't count.
Spelling doesn't count. But let me just check it anyway no, I'm only kidding. Spelling really doesn't count here at all. We'll figure out the meaning, and if it matches, it matches. Bottom tier is ready. Dick, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jack Carter is ready, so we'll call for a response from Dottie Berg now. Frank said, I'm sick and tired of that dog blanking on my favorite chair. What do you say, Dottie?
I'll be tame and say sitting.
Sitting on my favorite chair. That's her answer. What do you say, Dick Gautier? She's looking for the word
I
sitting.
said shedding.
Shedding.
Very clearly, I said shedding.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sick and tired of the dog sitting on my favorite chair is her answer. Barbara Stewart, what's yours?
Gotcha.
Shelley's staring at me. Well, I dressed it up a lot. I said urinating.
You said that.
Well, our dog does.
I didn't hear anything. All right, Jack Carter.
Bleep that out.
Looking for the word.
Listen, I just found out I'm on the wrong game. I better leave. It's called the Weird Couple Show, right? Well, I never found a dog that ever sits up.
Yeah.
Mine usually is sleeping, laying there,
Sleeping.
and snoring as well.
Sick and tired of the dog sleeping on my favorite chair. Okay, no match yet. Sitting is the word. What do you say?
I have a spoiled dog, and she's always sitting in the chair.
Sitting. So you score, Dottie. There's one match for you. Now let's go to the sage himself.
I think we should all be grateful that Joanne can spell correctly. We could have all been in trouble. I also said sitting.
Sitting. There's another one. Now you're beginning to go, and let's see if you get one from Shelley Winters.
I had shedding. Shedding.
Shedding. Okay.
No more drinks.
All right.
Twitter.
So you've scored twice there. And now let's go to Jeff Nichols' half of the round. With this, everyone participates. One caveman asked another, can I borrow your blank? One caveman asked another, Jeff, can I borrow your blank? All right.
I'm not ready.
Are you still thinking?
I'm thinking.
Well, you better start writing soon because the time is going to expire.
So is Miss Winters.
Did you get an answer, Jack?
Got one.
You got one. All right, let's get one from Jeff Nichols, our champ. One caveman asked another, can I borrow your
Wife.
wife?
Where do you live, in the valley? Yes.
All right, let's, the word is wife from Jeff Nichols. One caveman asked another, can I borrow your wife? Let's find out what you said, Dick.
Borrow your club.
Your club.
Then I get your wife.
Yeah, then you get the wife. All right. Wife is what he wants. Barbara, what do you want?
Well, I thought of wife, but I thought of my caveman too, and I said club.
Love it is from Barbara Stewart. All right, Jack.
I think I'm becoming their offspring, and I also joined their club.
Club.
Yeah, then you club your
Everybody up
mate,
there
then you
said
get a wife.
Club, and she's looking for wife. Joanne?
He.
He. I beg your pardon. He. Yes.
Wife? I put club.
Well, we've got 4 clubs in a row so far. Now, let's go to Richard Dawson and see
Well,
what
I
he
would
has
have
to say about
suggested
this.
instead of a club, a 9-iron, but I did put club.
So there's 5 clubs in a
Those
row.
golfers
And
here,
let's
obviously.
see. Wife from Shelley Winters. You get a wife from Shelley Winters, and there's one match. And we'll go to round 2 right after this. Dottie Berg, the challenger, is ahead at the end of round 1, 2-1. So now let's go to round 2 and ask her to make a selection.
I think I'll go for B again.
You'll go for B again. This is it. Now, you've matched 2 of our celebrities, Richard Dawson and Joanne Flug, so now you'll be trying to match the others. Are you ready, others?
Certainly.
Yes.
John decided to get the blank taken off his chest. John decided to get the blank taken off his chest.
What,
It's easy, Shelley.
what kind of fella is this, John?
I can give you no further information. Shelley, John decided to get the blank taken off his chest. All ready now. All right, Dottie, may we have your response?
Tattoo?
Tattoo is her answer. Sounds like a good one to me. Let's see what it sounds like to you up there.
I was gonna say hair, but that's George Maharis did that. No, this is tattoo is what I said.
One match for Dottie in this round. Tattoo is her word. What is yours, Barbara?
I guess I was thinking of George Maharis.
Hair is there. All right, Jack, we're looking
Well,
for
I got the same problem. I don't have mohair. I have me hair.
I see.
And so I went for the
hair.
But there's no tattoos on chest.
Okay, now we'll go to Shelley Winters. Tattoo is what she's looking for. May we see yours?
Hair.
Hair. All right, you picked up one there. Now we'll go to the
It sounded too painful.
second half of this round. Jeff, I point out to you, you must match 2 celebrities to stay in the game. 3, however, will win the game for you. Here we go. Arthur was so blank, he couldn't get into Fanny's car. Arthur was so blank, he couldn't get into Fanny's car.
Who makes up these questions?
3
Drunk in the
fellas.
back room.
Now, last time you matched Shelley, so this time everyone will participate except Shelley. Jack, you ready up there?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Little trouble separating the cards.
All right, now we'll call on Jeff for his response. Arthur was so blank he couldn't get into Fanny's car. What do you say?
Drunk.
Drunk is his word. He needs 2 to stay in the game. 3 will win it. Dick.
I almost went for drunk, but I finally went for fat.
Fat.
Because I know Fanny's car.
Fat and drunk are all good answers. Now, Barbara Stewart.
Fat.
Fat. Uh-oh, drunk is his word. Let's watch it here,
Well,
Jeff.
I like to hear New Orleans people scream a lot, so I went for drunk.
Drunk. All right. You got one. You need 1 more to stay in the game. Okay, here we go with Joanne's answer. Drunk is what the word we're looking for.
Well, Jeff and I are Southerners, and we think alike, so I said drunk.
That has the score. All right. You got 1 more chance to win the game. You're in it, however, now. Let's call on Richard Dawson.
He's not home. Actually, I put fat because he was with child, I'm sorry to say.
So, we've got a tie here, and that means we're going to have to go to a tiebreaker. And what we do here is we wipe the score clean and start all over. We're going to give you 1 question, and the person who has scored the greatest number of matches with our celebrities will be the winner. All right, Dottie Berg, would you make a selection?
B.
B. All right. Everyone plays in this tiebreaker. Everyone. Here we go. Name a TV news commentator. Name a TV news commentator.
Both names?
Well, just
Their
so we
question-
can identify them, Shelley. Have you thought of yours? Okay, we'll call on you in a moment. Bottom tier is ready. And the top tier is ready. Now, Dottie, we ask you to name a TV news commentator.
George Putnam?
George Putnam is what she says. He does the news out here. Let's find out if that score's up here, Dick.
I didn't know you were talking about actors. I went for Cronkite.
Local
Walter
joke.
Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite.
Very unfair.
Jerry Dunphy, another...
Yeah, I'm a Jerry Dunphy.
Jerry Dunphy. I guess those people are in Los Angeles, aren't they? All right, now let's go down to Joanne Flug. We're looking for George Putnam.
Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite
The
and
reason
Richard.
Putnam moved from Channel 11 to Channel 5 was they had a larger flag. I put Cronkite.
All right, and
Brinkley.
Shelley says Mr. Brinkley. So you did not score with that. Let's go to Jeff's half of the round and see what happens with this. Name a TV detective. Name a TV detective. We're getting close to the end, so do it as quickly as possible, if you please. TV detective. All right, everybody ready? Put it in the slot there, quickly. Okay, here we go.
The character
Now, hold
he
it.
plays or
Hold-
his name?
Jeff, may we have your answer, please? Name it.
Mannix.
Mannix is what he says. One match will win the game. Dick Gautier.
I said Cannon because my wife's doing the show next week.
All right. Barbara, Mannix is what we're looking for a
Well,
win
how
here.
about a Mannix?
Mannix wins the game. There you go. Congratulations. All right, we'll get back in just one moment, but first we've got this. We just got time to say goodbye and thanks to Dottie Berg and to you. Join us next time. And to you, you beautiful celebrities, we'll see you next time. Jeff, congratulations. Gene Rayburn for Match Game 73.
Today's consolation prizes are Charm Glowette, the completely portable gas grill that goes anywhere. Instant flame without starter fluid or charcoal, Charm Glow products of Antioch, Illinois. And an assortment of fine Clairol products featuring Born Blonde Lightener and Toner. The toner with no peroxide. Born Blonde is real blonde. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Secret Storm next over most of these CBS stations. Get ready to match the stars. Leslie Nielsen, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Patty Deutsch, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olson. Thank you, friend. And a bunch of wildies out there. Thank you. How's it up here? It's all right?
What do you have in mind?
You going to calm them down a little bit later?
I don't think so.
with our answers.
How about our personalities?
Is everyone all right and ready? Any announcements to make? Is everything under control?
I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, no.
No, sorry. No, not allowed. You should have gone before we left the house. Now, let's say hello to our current champion. Here is his lovely lady, Suzanne Gormley. Nice to see you again. Now, she's won one game. She's got her $100. But we didn't have time to do the audience match when we were together last time. We're going to do that today, right off the bat. You ready for that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll do it right after we have this word of commercial interest or two, or three. All right, here we are with Suzanne Gormley, who's won her $100. She's going to try for over $5,000 now. And she said she's ready for that, so we'll get right to it. Suzanne, we polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Triple blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Then if you go with the next one, you get $250. And if you match the third one, you get $100. 3 of these ding-a-lings are permitted to help here. Whom do you choose?
Okay, Gary?
Gary, what do you say?
There's an old left fielder triple play.
Triple play. There's one.
Brett?
How
Brett.
about triple threat?
Triple threat. You got 2.
Richard.
The thing that happened to us when we went on the cruise.
What?
We slept in a triple-decker.
Triple-decker?
Don't you remember?
Oh,
Club
yes.
sandwich.
That's right.
And you rubbed the mayonnaise all over your body?
Yes, of course. I didn't do any such thing. Now stop that.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't. It wasn't. It must have been some part of your fantasy life. Oh. Now, you've got triple decker, a winning answer if I've ever heard one. Triple play and triple threat. You can choose one of those, Suzanne, or if you've got a better one in your pretty little head, do that.
I'll go with triple play.
Triple play, you think is the best one. Think she's right? Well, we'll find out right now. Triple play is the one she's looking for. She, of course, hopes it's under the $500 response, but we got to begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Triple threat. That's one Brett gave you. All right. That may be a good omen, Suzanne. Who knows? We are looking for triple play. Here is the $250 response. Triple play. Congratulations, you got it. Very good.
I didn't want to get too involved.
Yes, of course. It was just a little peck on the cheek. About one. All right, so you got
so bad.
250. You're up to $350 now, and you're going to try for. Oh, listen! Before we do that, let's reveal the $500 response and find out what's under there. Triple decker.
You die with me.
Triple decker.
See what I mean? You're such a hot rock, aren't you?
Listen, did you think it was going to be triple decker?
Now I guess you'll admit you did put mayonnaise all over your pie.
Yes, I did. And sliced tomatoes and everything. Okay, now you got the $250. You play for $2,500 to collect. You have to match one exactly, and it has to be, an exact match. Now, whom do you choose?
I'll go with Richard.
Richard, it's up to you.
Why didn't you go with Decker?
All right.
In fact, why didn't you come on the cruise?
Pay no attention to him. Just face me, if you would, please. We're just going to stand like this. All right, here we go. Blank Dreamer. D-R-E-A-M-E-R. Blank Dreamer. Okay, he's finished. Now, Suzanne, we ask you to give us an answer what you think will match his. Blank Dreamer.
Day.
Daydreamer, you say? Richard? She says Daydreamer. We'll match you for $2,500. May we see it?
I'm so embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
Don't groan. Now, you are single. Are you seeing anybody?
Nothing to do with it now.
It does have something to do with it.
Well, the die is cast. Whatever's on your card is on your card.
Well, very well. I'll accept that. But are you going with anybody? Because I thought we could use this.
Congratulations. Good for you. This little lady now has $2,850. What are you going to do with all that?
Spend it.
Well, you're going to spend it. You're going to try and get the economy going again all by yourself.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Good for you. Okay, now, Suzanne, we're ready to play another game. To do that, we're very happy to bring on another player, so let's welcome Chris Hagee. Hello, Chris. You know Suzanne. Did I say your name correctly?
It's Hadji.
It's Hadji. I said it incorrectly. That's Chris Hadji, folks. What kind of name is that? That's an interesting name.
It's a Greek name.
It is Greek. What else you want to tell us about yourself, Chris?
Born and raised in California. I'm married. I have been about 10 years. I have 4 children, ages of 1 through 8. Part-time student and full-time policeman for the city of Los Angeles.
Okay. You drive around in a car?
Yes.
You do. Okay, Chris, good luck to you here anyway. No, I'm kidding. Here we go with round 1. Chris, please make a selection.
B, please.
B. All right, everybody plays. St. Patrick's Day is coming up pretty soon.
Oh, that's true.
So we're going here.
May 19th.
Yep. Aaron, that says to you. So here's a St. Patrick's Day question. Tonto said...
My life always fulfilled with this.
Now listen to this.
Those Irish people get around, don't they?
Tonto said, Lone Ranger must be Irish Every St. Patrick's Day, him get drunk, then him paint blank green. Is that a St. Patrick's Day question?
Sort of. Semi.
Sure it is. Did you hear all of that, Chris?
Yes, I did.
Tonto said Lone Ranger must be Irish. Every St. Patrick's Day, him get drunk, then him paint blank green.
I'm not showing my answer.
Okay, I don't want to see it. I just want to make sure you're finished so we don't jump the gun on anybody here. All right, Chris. St. Patrick's Day coming up, so Tonto said Lone Ranger must be Irish. Every St. Patrick's Day, him get drunk, then him paint blank green.
His mask.
Paint his mask green.
What?
He said he painted his mask green.
Oh, I thought you said his mask, and I thought, well, heavens.
No, his mask. What did you say, Leslie?
Take off the mask.
Me got down him paint his horse green.
His horse green.
Silver green horse.
That must have been a beautiful sight. That's not a bad answer. No, that's okay. Just hang in there. All right, you. What's your name?
I say, Faith and Bigari. I said horse.
Horse. Two horses we've got so far, Chris. Did you expect to see a green horse? I didn't for a Faith. What do you say there?
I said painting silver green.
Silver green. Yeah, I guess that's the answer. All right, I'll accept that. What do you say?
Want to bet?
Him get drunk, then him paint blank green.
His six-shooter.
His six-shooter. That was a gay sight. Bang, bang, you're dead. Yes. What do you say?
Painted silver green.
Silver green. Well, you've had 5 by now. All right. What do you say?
That crazy Irish person in his own right, silver.
That's it. Okay. So, sorry about that, Chris. Your first round question will come up in a moment or so, but right now we've got a little message for you. This is it. Okay. Ready? Here we go. This is for you. Suzanne, listen carefully. Millionaire J. Harrison Farquhar III said, he said, I fought in the Army just like everyone else. However, I was the only one in my company who had a blank in my foxhole. That's what J. Harrison Farquhar III said.
Do your translation.
He said, I fought in the Army just like everyone else. However, I was the only one in my company who had a blank in my foxhole. J. Harrison Farquhar III in his foxhole, you see. He was the only one with a blank in his foxhole.
Well, there just seem to be so many alternatives. To hell with it, I ain't answering.
Yes, you are. Put something on that card. Did you hear that? I fought in the Army just like everyone else. However, I was the only one in my company who had a blank in my foxhole.
I'm finished.
You're finished.
Well, I am.
Not for good, I hope. Charles doesn't come back till April. Does that mean I just fade away?
Don't see. There, just think of something. Trust your first instinct. Come on. I was the only one in my company who had a blank in my. You know what a foxhole is?
Yes, that's the thing. It's a hole with fox in it.
No.
Not in my neighborhood.
Aren't we silly? Oh, dear. Oh, I wish you'd have that baby.
Okay.
25 words or less, so you don't win the banana.
That's enough. All right. Millionaire J. Harrison Farquhar III said, I fought in the Army just like everyone else. However, I was the only one in my company who had a blank in my foxhole.
Had a safe?
Had a safe in my... But that's implied. You see, we implied he was a very rich fellow. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Leslie, she said safe.
I was thrown off by your dialect.
Why?
Well, if you'd read it straight, I might have had a different answer. I might have said girl or something like that.
Yes.
But you see, old boy, I put down butler.
Butler ain't bad for a rich fella.
Your dialect that did it, you see.
See, he was a very rich fella. He could have had a butler in the foxhole with him.
A girl butler.
Yes, a girl butler.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific. He had the right idea. What do you say?
I thought you could only have an army buddy in a foxhole. No? Okay, I said silver service tea set.
Silver service tea set.
You think that's funny? Your first answer was sailor.
I didn't think I read it that way, frankly, but she said I did. All right.
Suzanne, I really tried. First I put down butler. I said, that's too specific. So I you know, if you said maid or housekeeper or anything, so I said servant.
A servant. Okay.
didn't say servant.
She's looking for a safe.
I know, but I tried
Yeah.
to help.
What do you say?
I said separate servants' quarters.
That's foxhole.
That's what took her so
That's
long.
a big foxhole. All those words. Isn't that terrific, Rich?
Very good, very good.
Thank you. Can I go home now?
Yes, stay off of health foods and call me in the morning. No, the thing you need in a foxhole, when the war's really rough.
Yes.
Isn't this war a screen? Is a toity.
Is a toity.
Those walks will kill you.
That's right, they will. Now, Miss Marcia, honey.
Mr. Gene, once again, my flawless instincts led me down the garden path. It's just that I'm so lonely, folks. Butler.
Butler.
Oh,
Yes. All right, we had a couple of butlers there.
Adequate.
So that's the end of round one. We have no score. We go to round two and ask Chris to make a selection.
B, please.
All right. Everybody plays again. I have a little poem for you now, friends.
Oh, terrific.
Darn it all, said Mr. Tex, my marriage has a dreadful hex. My wife will soon become my ex if she don't stop demanding blank.
That's a real toughie.
There are several good choices here.
There are?
And it's going to be interesting to see who chooses what and what our friend Chris will do.
Say good
Finished?
night. Say good night,
Finished?
Grace.
Finished.
Marcia.
No, that's
dear.
okay.
Marcia, dear.
Oh, Brett.
Okay.
Marcia.
You run a twat ship.
Oh, there goes the little mother again, for heaven's sake.
There she goes again. All right, Chris. Darn it all, said Mr. Tex, my marriage has a dreadful hex. My wife will soon become my ex if she don't stop demanding
Sex.
What was wrong with that guy anyway, come to think of it? Weirdo there. Oh, what do you say there?
I'm just, you know, this is my first time on the show, and I really appreciate helpful clues.
Yes.
But I really resent being led by the nose.
And there you are. That's one for you, Chris. How do you say?
Well, I almost said gardener. But I didn't. I said sex.
Okay. That's two, Chris. Hello, Gare. Now, get this one. Ready for the tight shot of her answer?
Y'all want to read the poem?
Yes. Darn it all, said Mr. Tex, my marriage has a dreadful hex. My wife will soon become my ex if she don't stop demanding.
My best friend Rex.
Are you aware that you broke my iambic pentameter?
Oh, just button your coat and no one will notice.
That's what?
That's a match. Sexy Rexy.
That's right, Sexy Rexy. No match there. All right. We go on to Richard.
I was going to say checks because every man has his price.
Right.
And his is $1.19. But it said sex.
Okay. 4 for you, Chris. My wife will soon become my ex if she don't stop demanding.
Oh, do you know how embarrassing it is to be the only person in this group without a dirty answer? Checks.
Checks. There it is. All right, Chris, that's 4 for you, and you've got one more shot at it, and we'll get to that, but first we've got to get to this message. Here we are. Are you ready? Now what do you have to do? You've got to match 4 to stay in the game. 5 will win your second game. Listen carefully. Everybody plays. Grandma said, I had nightmares all night long because just before I went to bed, I beg your pardon, I read that wrong.
That's all right.
Grandpa said.
Oh. Different characterization.
Yes, right. Grandpa said,
I've broken your iambic pentameter.
he said, I had nightmares all night long because just before I went to bed, Grandma stuck her blank in my warm milk. Give me a nightmare.
A New England old gentleman.
Will you do that one more time, sweetheart? I didn't quite get it.
I had nightmares all night long because just before I went to bed, Grandma stuck her blank in my warm milk. Finished?
All finished.
I'm gonna wet.
Finished. Okay. You got it? Have you got it, Big Brett, huh?
Huh? Am I all alone out here?
Yes.
That's right.
How are you?
You're not even pregnant.
We're never going to finish.
Now leave her alone.
Huh?
I trust you.
How do you know for sure, though?
Well, she says when the brain goes slow.
Would you just put an answer down there?
Just do it quickie, Brett. Do it
Come on,
quick.
Speedy.
Shut up! Get away from me!
Well, now leave her alone and let her write now.
I'll get them out!
Unfortunately, huh?
Okay. Here we go.
Crazy.
Quiet. This girl's got to concentrate. Grandpa said, I had nightmares all night long because just before I went to bed, Grandma stuck her blank in my warm milk.
False teeth.
False teeth. False teeth. Pretty good answer. I thought it was an excellent
Does
selection.
the answer have to be exact?
No.
It can be close, because I wrote sailor.
No. Not close enough.
Oh,
No.
I see. I wrote down teeth.
Teeth. Yeah. There's one for you. Okay.
But you all made me so crazy that I put down, but I wouldn't have put false teeth anyway.
You wouldn't have.
I put down finger. You just made me loony.
Well, that's... We made you loony.
You know, once my grandmother had dentures made, and she's an old Italian lady, and she brought them back 6 times. She says, they don't fit. And he said, I don't understand. I measured. She says, no, not into the mouth. They don't fit into the glass.
Teeth it is. Again, another match for you, Suzanne. Just before I went to bed, Grandma stuck her blank in my warm milk, and she said teeth.
I said dentures.
Dentures. Okay. One more to tie, and 2 bodies to go here. Let's check this body.
Well, all right.
That's enough.
Is this a good time to announce my engagement to Suzanne?
Oh, really? I didn't even know you were going together.
Look at her face.
Yes.
See if it's a good time to mention it.
I love you. Tie score. Now, Suzanne, if you match Marcia, you win the game.
My heart. Dentures.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Another 100 for you. Yeah. Gee, Chris, we were just getting to know you and like you, and now you're going to leave already.
Well, thank you. I really enjoyed myself.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Chris, and the best of luck to you. We've got a gift for you together with our thanks. So long. Now, I'm going to ask you to wait a moment or so here before we get to the big money shot, Suzanne, while we do a little business, and then we'll start, all right? Well, 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 it's time to say goodbye. So I say goodbye. 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 You say goodbye. Goodbye. I say goodbye to you too now. G-Never Match Game 75.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
It's Password. It's Super Password. Our special guest this week from 227 and Another World, Jackée Harry. And from Newhart, Tom Poston. And the star of Super Password, Bert Convy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come sit down, Jackie. Mr. Poston. There you are. Okay. Here we are. I thank you very much. Thank you very much for that nice welcome out there. What a good group we have today. We've had a good group all week, as a matter of fact. This is one of the most exciting weeks we've had, I think, in a long time. Maybe since we've been on the air, because you're a wonderful player, and you are too. And it's been funny and an exciting time because we've had so much fun with our champion, who is really hot. We have a lady who's roaring. She is. won a lot of money, and she has a challenger, and we're going to meet them both unless either one of you has something that you'd like to say, anything you'd like to share with us at this time. Okay, moving right along. Did you have something you wanted to share, sir? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, this is such a fast-moving show, and I don't have a chance to get a word in edgewise.
You managed to say a few things, sir. I wouldn't say that. I thought you did handle yourself very nicely this week so far.
Well, thank you. You've been very nice too.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I thought you looked. And then this is a very nice
Christmas gift for my wife.
Ah,
yes.
Very, very nice gift.
I like it.
We call this. What do we call this?
Kashmir.
Kashmir. That's right.
Kashmir.
That's what I knew that it was. I knew it was very nice and probably very expensive as well, too.
It's preferable to a toy suit.
Yes, absolutely. Let's move on with the show, shall we? Here comes our champion, Gwendolyn, and her challenger, Tamara. Come on in, ladies. Thank you. Hello there. Hello there, Tamara.
Hi.
Excuse me, champ. We'll talk to your challenger briefly, if you don't mind. Tamara, please tell us about yourself again.
My name is Tamara Childs. I'm from Nevada City, California. More people that are from there.
Yeah, they're bussing them in, I think.
I cook in a local restaurant. I like to call myself a chefess. And I have a wonderful boyfriend named Bill who has played password with me every night preparing me for the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck to you. It's always nice to have a chefess on the show, wouldn't you say? It's hard to say all that stuff. Here's our champion, Gwendolyn, who has a grand total of $35,900.
Smiling.
You bet. Okay.
That's all I can do is smile. I can't do anything else. I'm so excited. I'm
still Gwendolyn?
I'm still Gwendolyn. I still live in Los Angeles. I still design jewelry for a living, although I might rest a little bit.
Yes. Take a little vacation now.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you going to do? Now, you got a lot of money. What are you going to do with it? What's the first thing that comes to your mind that you'd like to buy or spend it on?
I'm not going to spend it.
You're not? You're going to save it, put it away, and really?
I'll have this $36,000 when I die. What can I say?
Okay, well, listen, if that's what you want to do, it's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Here we go, gang. The $200 puzzle and the Gwendolyn and Tamara giving the clues, and here comes your first word, too. Cash word's worth $1,000, by the way. Gwendolyn, you will start us off, if you will.
Handsome.
Urbane.
Okay, Tamara?
Dignified.
Beautiful.
All right, Gwendolyn?
Debonair.
Elegant.
Fourth and final clue.
Lashing.
Pardon me?
Lashing.
Tying.
She was going for a rhyme on that last one, I believe.
Oh, I got that. Now I know what it is.
No. You said a word already, which wasn't it. You didn't get a buzzer, but he did say a word. Did he not? Yes. The word was dashing, and we'll put it on the board, and nobody guesses. Okay. There it is. Okay. Move it. Thank you, Jeff. Here we go. Next word, please. Good thing I'm paying attention. You know what I mean? Gwendolyn, it's your word, please.
Okay. Cranberry sauce. Good.
Tamara?
That's very good.
Delicious, as a matter of fact. Here we go.
Liquid.
Juice.
Yes, very nice. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Dashing juice, sir.
O.J. Simpson.
First thing occurred to me, is it O.J. Simpson? Oh,
I thought it was
Monday football announcer. That's the first thing that occurred to me.
I didn't know.
Well, when I said it out loud to you, dashing juice.
The other clues.
Monday, announcer, football, so forth. Okay, nice going. Tamara has $300. Gwendolyn has yet to score in this particular game. Aha, there's that little magic toaster. And here's your introduction to that, Tamara. First time for you. You know how we do it. Tom will give you 3 clues. If you get it, you get the check right now. And let's show everybody at home what the cash word is. And we're ready for our first clue. Please, Tom. Sir.
Hick.
Hillbilly.
Clue number 2.
Bumpkin.
Kinfolk.
Clue number 3.
Countrified.
Hayseed?
Almost, that would have been good.
All those words are good, just not the end, the one. The one was yokel.
Oh.
Yeah, local maybe for a rhyme, huh? Local, yokel? Local yokel is exactly
That
right.
was a lousy $1,000.
Next time it'll be worth 2 with our score 3 for Tamara and 0 for Gwendolyn. At this point, we'll change partners and we'll break away and come back. Isn't that funny? As I said to you out loud, dashing OJ, perfect. Now you'll use that some places. That's awful good, unless you already have. I'm visiting with Tom, as you can see, and we're about ready to move into our $300 puzzle. Tamara's in the lead. At this point, we're playing for $5,000 over there at the end. Now's the time to do it if you're going to hang around, Gwendolyn. This is it. Here we go. Jacque and Tom giving the clues. Show everybody at home what the first word of the $300 puzzle is. And Tom, if you will, sir.
Forefathers.
Ancestors?
All right, Jacque.
Mayflower.
Pilgrims.
Yes, excellent. Perfect. Perfect. It's a way to get on that second clue. Bang. All right, Pilgrims on the board, Tamara, for the game for you.
Is it the Mayflower?
Is it the Mayflower? No, it's not. Good guess. Off we go. Next word, please. There it is, Jacque.
Airplane.
Jet.
Oh, I have such a clue here.
Alighting.
Landing.
That's it. All I could think of was not. Would that have been a good clue? Maybe not. Okay.
That came out of the bottom of
A lighting just came out. We have Pilgrims and Landing.
Is it Plymouth Rock?
Is it Plymouth Rock? Got to be. Didn't need Massachusetts Beach or Boulder. Boy, you guys are really playing so well that you have to get it early or you can't be in this game.
I know the synonym. Give me the synonym.
Let's put that out there if we can. There you go. This is the $400 puzzle. We have a 300 to 300 tie, playing for $5,000. Off we go. Tamara and Gwendolyn given the clues. Here comes your first word. There it is, Tamara.
Gooey.
Sticky.
That's it. Okay. Sticky's the word for the game.
Bubblegum.
Is it bubblegum? Oh, qualifies though. Next word, please. All right, Tamara.
Hack.
Phony.
Oh. What did you say?
Phony.
Oh, phony. Okay. Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn, you're giving the clue.
Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry.
You're looking at Tom waiting.
Okay. I was waiting for him.
And she almost got it.
I am so sorry. Okay, let's say. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Okay. Expectorate.
Spit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tamara.
Yeah.
Sneeze. Cough.
Yes. Well, yeah, hacking might have done it. Hacking might have done it. All right, we have sticky cough for the game.
Oh, what do you call it? Cough syrup.
Is it cough syrup? Ooh, it took a while with that buzz, didn't he? It was heart failure. Next word, please. All right, there it is. And Tamara, you're still up.
Candy.
Lollipop.
Okay, Gwendolyn?
Vanilla.
Chocolate.
Yeah, that's it. Sticky, cough, and chocolate for the game, Tom.
Drops.
Is it drops? Okay, next word, please. Uh-huh, Gwendolyn?
Okay. Syrup.
Maple.
That's right. Oh, that's great.
Oh, my God.
That's great, guys. Whoa, that's good.
Don't get me excited
All
again,
right,
please.
sticky, cough, chocolate, and maple, Tom.
Syrup.
Is it for the game? Is it syrup? Yes, it is. Didn't need liquid. Yes, but that was a perfect, logical thing to say when you got sticky and cough syrup, right?
Brilliant people to play.
Oh, I guess because they already had cough as a clue, see?
I've been able, brilliant, both
All
of you
right,
guys.
congratulations to you. Our champion has held out here. Tamara, you did well. Boy, you had her on the run for a while. You got it to a tie. Congratulations to Gwendolyn. We have to say goodbye to you. Tamara, you leave us with $300, which is better than nothing, I suppose. Thanks so much. I'm sorry it wasn't more. We'll come back in a minute and play for $5,000 more for Gwendolyn. Don't go away. That was tough because she said cough syrup. That was the answer. But because cough was one of the clues, I didn't figure it into. You said cough. It's the absolute truth. Okay, here we are. Here we are for the 5th time with Gwendolyn, and we were just saying before how unusual it is. It is very, very difficult to get over here 5 times. All kinds of things have to happen, including 2 wonderful celebrities to play with, I must say, who play awfully well. But you have played wonderfully. We have 10 more words for you, D through M, the letters D through M. Every one you get right, I'll give you $100. If you get them all, I will give you $5,000 more. Thomas, you know you have 60 seconds, sir. Take a look at your first word over there. It's coming up momentarily. Okay. Good luck, Gwendolyn. Ready and go.
Holland.
Dutch.
E.
Railway. Shipping.
L.
No, E.
L. Well, okay.
Local.
Engine.
No. Local.
Local Express.
Yeah.
F.
Cave.
Yeah. Oh, Flintstone.
Right.
G.
State.
Georgia.
H.
Animal.
Hyena.
Huge. Fat. Gigantic. Water.
Well, oh.
Pass.
Yeah.
I.
Money. Earnings.
Income.
J.
Cigarette. Marijuana.
Joy.
K.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know this person.
Well, that's the fastest 60 seconds I ever saw in my life.
I know. Forget it. I'm so happy.
I can't believe it. That's
Joy? How did I know that?
I don't
know.
know. I thought it was 60 seconds. That sounded like 15 to me. I couldn't believe that. The big, fat animal in the water with an H. What is an H? It was a hippopotamus.
Well.
You got 6 more. You leave us with our best wishes and our congratulations, and you walk away from Super Password with our pleasure, believe me, $37,200.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Tom. We'll come back in just a moment with more Super Password. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm happy.
Well, you know what I think? I think you got the... We're back. It feels kind of strange not to have Gwendolyn sitting here, doesn't it? I mean, boy, she had some run. That was really something. Well, we're at an unusual place for us lately. We have 2 new players, and let's bring them on and get on with it, shall we? Wendy and Don, come on in, please. Hi, Wendy. It's nice to meet you.
Great to be here.
Hi, Don. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to be here.
We've got 2 new people. We don't know where to start here. This will be interesting. Tell us, Wendy, about yourself first.
Well, my name is Wendy Muscariello. I'm a native California, living in Dana Point at the moment. I'm a newlywed of 7 months, and I'm working on getting my career underway.
Okay. Do you want to tell us what that is, or you'd rather not?
Just business, resumes, and
typing
things. Letters and all that boring stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, welcome to you.
Thank you.
Don, tell us about yourself, please.
All right. I'm Don Hawkins. I'm an attorney here in Southern California, and I have a wonderful wife of 2 years as of New Year's Day, so that I could remember the anniversary.
Yeah.
In our spare time, we like to play golf, watch 227, Bob Newhart, and Super Password.
What a guy. Yeah.
He's sharp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Don, you're an attorney, okay, and a silver-tongued devil, too, I must say. Welcome to you. Thank you for coming. Okay, here we go, gang. $100 puzzle coming up. Jacques and Tom are giving the clues, and off we go. First word, please. There it is. Jacques?
Rat.
Mouse.
All right, Tom.
Informer.
Mm-hmm. Jackie.
Rat.
Narc.
Okay. I don't know the stuff that's coming out on this show. Fourth and final clue, Tom.
Tattler.
Stool pigeon.
No, but that's what we were after, I guess, anyway. The word was fink. We'll put it on the board and nobody guesses. Okay, we have a fink on the board. And next word, please. There it is. Jackie?
Relay.
Pass.
Okay, Tom?
Event.
Race?
Yes. Okay. Think and race. Don, what could that be? Okay, next word. Boy, I have no idea where we are. Oh, Tom?
Compress.
Compact.
All right, Jackie?
Suitcase.
Shed.
Okay, Tom?
Stuff.
Pack.
That's it. Okay. Do you know what it is? Alan knows what it is. Think, race, and pack. Don?
Airline flight?
Is it an airline flight? Okay, moving right along. Gene always knows the answer. Tom?
Snare.
Trap.
That's right. Very good clue, Tom. Perfect clue. Think, race, pack, and trap. Don?
Rodent?
That's not so dumb.
Is it a rodent? Okay. Moving along, gang. Last word. This is it. Here it comes. Everybody at home. Tom?
Rodent.
Now we're in trouble. We're in big trouble now. Should we show what we got up here?
I did that.
The word goes up and the other team gets a guess. All right. Don't say a word.
I got a guess.
The word is rodent and what? But Wendy gets a guess first.
Is it rat?
Is it rat? Too bad. Too bad, Tom. Don't feel bad. It happens. It happens to the best of us, sir. Okay, Wendy gets the $100 puzzle sort of on a default there. We'll come back in just a moment. We've got a ways to go. Don't worry about it now. See you in a minute. Let me tell you what happened. Well, you wanted to say the same thing. You wanted me to say the word was... Here we are. I'm trying to console Tom and not have him feel so badly because I knew exactly what was going on in your mind when you said that.
It's even doubly dumb because I knew that I figured the word was rat. And I knew I couldn't say that, which is untrue.
Yes,
I could
you
say
could
it,
have
but
said
my
that.
mind says, don't say the word. So I looked down, I said rodent, I said, maybe it's mouse. So I said, rodent.
To get mouse, and unfortunately, why are you all waving at me out there? Oh, goodbye. Okay, we have to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
A member of our studio audience will receive Amelia Earhart super lightweight, non-stop carry-on luggage, casual, practical design with your lifestyle in mind. Attractive luggage you can count on non-stop, furnished by Amelia Earhart. And some of our departing contestants will receive Dakota's fashionable bedspread, very fluffy and beautifully designed in contemporary applique graphics, plus 2 pillow shams and 2 decorative pillows, furnished by Dakota. A Sears catalog gift certificate, a spring catalog with over 1,200 pages of ideas, the most complete catalog in America. There's more for your life at Sears. The Groomsman, cordless beard and mustache trimmer by Wall. Unusual trimming guide attachment for virtually foolproof trimming. The Groomsman by Wall. gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right at Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right. Rich, creamy Heath ice cream bars with crunchy toffee tidbits mixed right in. That's why you can't beat a Heath. Toast them, a delicious and wholesome fruit-filled pastry snack. Plain or frosted, enjoy them at breakfast or as a snack treat. Toast them, you'll love them. This is Gene Wood speaking for Super Password, a Mark Goodson television production.
Let's all play What's My Line?
Well, yesterday I seemed to think it was Friday, didn't I? But here it is today, Friday. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good Friday. It is lovely to see
Glad
you
we
all.
came back.
Yes, I am delighted to be back.
I came back.
Yep, everybody's back. We have some marvelous challengers and a mystery guest later. Right now, would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Dorothy Mercer. Where are you from, Miss Mercer?
Lake Tahoe, Nevada.
Lake Tahoe, Nevada. All right, panel, Dorothy Mercer is a champion. She holds 5 world's records. We will now show what she is champion of. And now that our audience knows of what she is champion, we will start the questioning with Henry Morgan.
Why, thank you, Lawrence. Does your championship have anything to do with the fact that you live at Tahoe? That is, say, do you use the lake?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Arlene.
Is it, however, an athletic feat that you are champion of?
Yes.
Do you use any implement other than yourself when you perform?
Yes.
Do you throw anything?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Soupy.
Does snow have anything to do with your championship triumphs?
Yes.
Would you ever do this on skis?
No.
Not really, no. 3 down and 7 to go, Sherry.
But you are a winter champion. How about skates?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Henry.
When you do the thing that you do, are you in contact with the earth?
Sometimes.
All right.
Luckily, most of the time.
I beg pardon?
I said, luckily, I would think most of the time.
Okay, but see, is it necessary to have a mountain?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Arlene.
Are you a sledding champion of any kind?
Yes.
Bobsled?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Soupy.
That's what I thought. It's not, if it's not a bobsled is with more than one person. This would be, it's the individual sled.
It's in that family.
Yeah. It's not, I don't know what the correct term is.
What's a toboggan?
Or is it toboggan? Is it...
Toboggan.
That's it.
7 down and 3 to go, Sherry.
Would you like to ask my
That's a terrific thing, Sherry. You've managed to eliminate something.
Well, you have to have a mountain for that type of sledding, though, don't you? I mean, did you not tell us that you could do this without a mountain?
Yes.
Well, would it be some sort of sled that's powered or drawn by some other power than going downhill?
Yes.
Would there be a motor attached of some sort?
Yes.
The ski-mobile?
Well, that's it, a snowmobile. Snowmobile, that's it. That was a hard one, panel, and you did beautifully on it. Dorothy Mercer is a member of the Polaris Snowmobile team. She holds 5 records and recently set a class record for both men and women at 109.2 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. Dorothy, what are you doing in New York?
Promoting snowmobiling. You know, there's over 6 million people that snowmobile in this country now, and it's a big family thing.
Now, you've been competing against men and working with them on the team. How do you get on with them?
Fantastic. The guys at Polaris are really good.
How do they feel about being beaten by a woman?
They don't like that.
They don't? Do you win with some consistency now?
Quite often, yeah, all the time.
How does it feel to go 109.2 miles an hour and you're really out in the open? You're not enclosed when that's happening.
It happens, it's over so fast you don't. On the Polaris X2, our experimental machine, we have gone up to 123 miles an hour on it.
What kind of a shield do you have to wear? Don't you wear a shield on your face?
A face mask.
Just a
That's
face
all.
mask.
We have some film here of Dorothy racing along, and of 2 of the record-breaking races. Let's look at it now, Lloyd. Could we roll the film, please? How many people in that field altogether?
There were probably about 30 in that, I believe.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's out in West Yellowstone, I believe, last year.
Now, how fast are you going there about?
Probably between 65 and 75.
And you've gone twice as fast as that?
Oh, yeah.
Is that you winning?
That was the finish, yeah.
That's terrific. Now, what is this?
This is the Winnipeg to St. Paul endurance race. Polaris won that race 2 years in a row.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
When you say Polaris won it, does that mean you won it?
Well,
on a Polaris?
Yeah. Not, I didn't win it.
How long did it take you to make that race?
That's a 4-day race.
4 days?
Yeah.
How many hours a day do you race?
But they give you like 6 hours.
Yeah.
You have a lot of time to make it.
Is that you with your hat on there?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Congratulations, and thank you for being with us on What's My Line. We're back, and with our next challenger. Enter and sign in, please. Dante Anaruma. Where are you from, Dante?
Staten Island, New York.
Okay. Paul, Dante Anaruma is an inspector for the city of New York. We will now show the audience what his line is. And let's start the questioning with Arlene Francis.
Thank you. Mr. Anaruma, would it be something that you inspect in or around a home?
You can.
Is it something that is belongs to the city?
What is being inspected, you mean?
Yes.
Well, in the sense of property
Gas
owned
or
by-
something like
I
that.
see. No, 1 down and 9 to go, Soupy.
But this is something that you do for the city. You inspect this.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Would health ever enter into it? For some.
Yes.
Would you be one of the people that lets people know what restaurants have rats and flies and mice and
and a partridge in a pear tree?
No.
But somebody ought to.
Well, they do that. They
Do
do that, sure.
They never posted a sign outside the ones I was in.
Well, I watch on TV.
Sherry?
Well, there are a lot of problems in New York with landlords who don't really keep their buildings up to snuff for the tenants. Would you have anything to do with inspecting?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Henry.
A little bit ago, you said that you don't do this, or it sounded as though you don't really do this mainly in apartments. Is that so?
You can.
I know you can, but...
Is it true that he said that? He said something like that, yes.
No, I mean, is the major part of this done in places other than people's apartments?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't look sure.
Yeah, well, you...
He
yes.
can do it in apartments, but the major part of it is done some other place than that, or other places than that.
Oh, now, is this something that comes into the apartment, but in order to do the inspection, you don't have to go into the apartment?
Well, sometimes you go into the apartment, and sometimes you stay out of it also. It depends.
Okay.
We'll consider that a qualified yes.
Does it have anything to do with something inside the apartment that you use every day?
It could.
Could.
Yeah.
It could.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it has to do with heat or power or water or something like that, right?
No, wrong. 4 down and 6 to go.
Does it have anything to do with garbage disposal or sanitation?
It can.
It can?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it can. But I tell you, not strictly speaking, this function has to do with it, but only as an ancillary. There's only an ancillary connection. Soupy?
Are there any animals ever involved in this?
Yes.
Would you? Again, it's the same kind of answer, Soupy. There are animals, but it isn't animals that are tested. Sherry?
Is what you do promoting the health and well-being of the people within the apartments?
Well, yes.
In a manner of speaking.
Only in a manner of speaking.
Mm-hmm. It's very hard and very necessary.
Does it have something to do with whatever it is you inspect being defective?
That's possible.
It could. I tell you, we're out of time. I'm going to throw them all over. He is the noise pollution inspector for New York City.
Oh, that's
interesting. That's interesting.
He is the supervisor of enforcement for the New York City Bureau of Noise Abatement. Now, is that a new bureau?
Yes, it is.
When did that happen?
Oh, a month ago, October 6th, Lindsay just passed this. Oh, the new law was passed and Lindsay signed it, and the Bureau of Noise Abatement was
created. Now, how do you enforce the code?
Well, we had been issuing warnings, but now we are issuing violation notices which result in fines.
How much of a fine do you charge for this?
Well, it's could range from $50 for radio blaring, blasting, and $1,000 for construction being worked after 6 p.m. or before 7 a.m.
Before 7 a.m. Could you move it up to around 9 or 10? For those of us who sleep a little later. How do you decide if it's too loud? I mean, what's the criteria?
Well, we have decibel meters that the inspectors have with them.
Could we see one?
Yes, we.
Do you have to set it at different levels for different things? They don't all have the same...
No, yes, you do. You have to set them at different readings. If you have a tone that's a steady tone, you'll set it at an AF. And
now that's the machine. Is
yes,
that the microphone in the top of it?
The microphone is here. Yeah.
Now, as we're speaking, that needle is going.
Yeah. Well, this is the reading that you'll get.
All right, I tell you, let's put this thing over here for a minute, and let's test it and see whether or not we can exceed the legal limit here in the studio. I'll give everybody in the audience a 1, 2, 3, and you can see if you can get arrested. You ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3, go! There's the meter. How about a shot on the meter? Oh, it's way over. Okay, cut. That's obviously enough to get arrested, isn't it?
It certainly is.
What is the fine for a noise like that?
$50.
Okay, you're listening, Mr. Goodson and Todman. Thank you for being with us all once more. We're back, and we have just time for one round of Who's Who, so could we open the curtains, please? And here are 4 people who have graciously consented to play with us. One is a cafeteria worker, one is a Y director, there's a restaurant manager, and an automobile salesperson there. All you have to do is hand out the card so that each person is holding the one with their occupation on it. You have 20 seconds. We'll start with Soupy Sales, and go! And here comes Sherry. And that is incorrect. And here comes Henry Morgan. And that is incorrect. And here comes Arlene Francis. And that is incorrect, and the panel has been beaten by the people. And now, if you would all hand each other your proper signs, please, it would be lovely. There we are. And now would you tell us who you are, please?
Mary Margaret Spuck, East Avon restaurant manager.
Bill Spuck from East Avon, New York, the automobile salesman, and Mary Margaret is my wife.
Okay, wonderful.
Jean Thorpe, Christiana, Delaware, cafeteria worker.
Okay.
Greg Abbott, Southington, Connecticut, YMCA program director.
Okay. Thank you for being with us and for stumping the panel. You have got $100 and a special gift for each of you, and thank you for playing Who's Who on What's My Line. Come on. Now it's time for the special feature of What's My Line, the appearance of our mystery guest. Now, panel, are your blindfolds slowly moving into place? They are, and would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, you have 2 minutes to discover the identity of our mystery guest. One question at a time. We'll start with Sherry Henry.
So popular mystery guest in the entertainment world.
Yeah, I am.
Henry?
Mainly in television.
Don't know.
Arlene?
Was that don't know?
So.
Oh, don't know. Are you a comedian?
Some people think so.
Soupy?
Would you be a fat comedian? Oh, I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
All right, who do you think it is?
I think it's Pat Cooper.
I knew you'd get me.
Because when you talk about your beautiful mother and father and everything,
I knew you'd get me. I said to my wife in the green room, I says, Soupy's gonna get me. You'd get me on a cough.
Soupy is incredible with all the musicians who come, most of the actors who come, the comedians who come. He's got a fantastic ear.
It's great.
Listen, what are you doing now? What's happening this...
I am at the Copacabana presently. We opened last night in that storm.
Now, did anybody come?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry?
Did anybody come to the...
14 ducks.
They have some guts to go
No,
on.
it was a good opening. We had about 100 people each show, and Bobby Rydell was on the show with me, and we had a ball. It was really nice. A lot of raincoats, a lot of goulashes. And you dare not go out and do your act because they would have hung you. You had to do something special for them because...
What did you do?
I showed up. No, I just, I did about an hour just on why they were there because they didn't know why they were there. And I had explained to them. And that's a nice compliment when someone would come out to see you in that kind of weather. And I was very, very happy.
You know, comedians usually talk to each other a lot about what's happening in their line of work. Did you talk to anyone else working in town last night who had a difficult situation?
I didn't see anyone in town last night.
There wasn't anybody in town.
Well, I know a lot of the restaurants were closed, and I was amazed that we stood open. I was really amazed, and I was amazed that all the help showed up.
Listen, you know, you do a lot of Italian jokes. Are you Italian?
I never told an Italian joke in my life.
You didn't?
I
All
tell
true
Italian
stories.
stories.
Yeah.
The joke is different.
You're right, it is different.
Am I Italian? Yes, I am. I have garlic around my neck to prove it.
You'll never be bit on the neck with that on it.
That's
Listen,
the greatest
how does
thing.
it happen that you have a name like Pat Cooper and you're Italian?
Well, years ago, if you use my real name, they would, you know, my real name is Pasquale Caputo. And years ago, they thought that was a fungus. So I changed it to Pat Cooper. Now everyone likes to say the name Pasquale Caputo. Now I don't know if I should change it back.
Well, I don't know either. Pat Cooper is very well.
He looks a lot like Steve Allen and Clark Kent Superman.
Right.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Well, where are you going to go from here, and what's going to happen?
I go back home. I go to California. I'm taping my pilot for NBC, and I'm very happy about that. It's called Patsy.
What are you going to play?
I'm playing myself, hopefully.
You mean really Pat Cooper? Or
The
just
name
a
of the
Pat?
show is going to be called Patsy, and I play the lead role, thank God. And maybe if things work out, we'll go on the air.
Well, I hope it does. Even
I
if it
hope so,
doesn't,
too.
most shows are so bad, you'll probably get on right after
Well,
one.
we're going to try to do a good one anyway.
Should be marvelous with you
Thank
in it,
you.
Pat. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Listen, it's been a lovely week, Sherry. Thank you for being with us. Henry, thank you for coming back. Arlene, Soupy, see you Monday. This really is Friday. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you on What's My Line.
What's My Line?
Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Miss Frances Gowns by Bonwit Teller. This is Chet Gould speaking. This program was recorded.
Get ready to match the stars. Anson Williams, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Fannie Flagg, Richard Dawson, and Kay Stevens as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends. Nice to have you with us, one and all. And nice to have you with us, too.
Do you like my present from Paris, France?
Is that your present from Paris, France? What's it say?
Atlantic City. Fanny went all the way to Paris, France to bring me back something that says Atlantic City.
Oh.
And you know what? If I don't sit like this for the whole show, my fat shows.
It's true. Either that or Atlantic City will be covered with
pier
water.
will go down.
That's it, the pier will sink. Her pier will sink.
I think that could kill the T-shirt business overnight.
Probably will. Thank you.
What plaid is that?
I really
Is that
don't
tartan
know.
plaid?
Does no one know what tartan,
Let me look.
what clan
What is it
this
the Stillman knows? He's from
Yeah,
London.
the Fatty Arbuckle clan.
Fatty Arbuckle. Okay.
Very well known.
All right, everyone knows. Now, let's say hello to our two players, Dorothy Dorn and Lou Ann Rico. Yeah. Dorothy's our current champ. She's won one game. She's got $100 to her credit. And as time ran out last time, we had just finished the audience match, and that was it. And now we're going to start another game. To do that, we're going to welcome this lady and ask her to tell us a little bit about herself. Would you do that now?
Yes. My name is Lou Ann Rico, and I'm from Redondo Beach. I have 3 lovely children. I've been married very happily for 9 years.
Okay. All right. Lou Ann, we're going to begin this game. Wish you luck, and we'll start right after we finish this message. Here we go. Another game. Lou Ann, would you make a selection here?
B, please.
B. All right. Everybody plays, folks. Poor Noah. When the ark tipped over, he rescued all the animals, and then he tried to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a blank. Poor fellow. Poor Noah. When the ark tipped over, he rescued all the animals, and then he tried to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a blank.
My mother was right when she told me I should have attended Bible class. I'm going to steal from him this time. A blank page.
Is that Noah Berry Jr.?
No.
No.
That's Noah,
Noah.
who took all the animals, 2 by 2, on his ark. 2 of each species.
Yes.
A male and a female. So that later, after they landed on Mount Ararat. And is everybody ready? I'm just telling the story. You're not supposed to listen. You're supposed to
Does it
write.
have a happy ending?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
It does, except when he tried to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a blank.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you, Brett.
Why did he
I'm
take
waiting for me,
mosquitoes?
too.
I don't know.
They could have gone down with the flood.
That's right.
Do you
They
think
should
I'm going to
have.
hit my prime with this shirt?
I think so. Lou Ann. Poor Noah. When the ark tipped over, he rescued all the animals, and then he tried to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to
An elephant.
To an elephant. That's right. And he kept blowing into his trunk, and the elephant kept hitting him with his foot there. Well, Anson, what did you say?
Oh, I'm afraid of a boo. I don't know.
They're gonna boo you?
No.
Shall
They're
I
not going to
preview?
boo you, honey. I saw your answer. They're going to lynch you.
Show and tell.
Well, Noah wasn't too bright, you know. He gave it to his ark.
Now, let's hear the boos. Let's hear the boos for Anson all together now. Boo. That's it. Get angry. Work it out of you. Get it out of your body.
The panel's ever booed.
That's right. The panel's booing them too. Then, Brett.
Well, Noah was very fair and very just, and he never gave one without giving to another. So he gave it to a whole group.
A whole group.
I hated that question. I don't like biblical questions because
Charles?
I'm not good at
I said giraffe.
To a giraffe. Yeah, no one's come to my answer yet. Fanny, what'd you say?
I can't imagine why he'd think of a giraffe. I said hippo.
To a hippo. Is hippo good?
So is
Yeah, the
Zippo
reason
and
it's
Groucho.
good because when they open wide, you can put your head right inside.
Oh, I see.
And go. And it shows you pray that he doesn't have a cold. Because if he sneezes, it's alley-up time.
All right. So there's another hippo. She's looking for an elephant.
Looking for an elephant.
Looking for an elephant.
I understand hippos have very bad breath, so I said rhino.
Rhino. All right. So there was no match there. Now let's see if Dorothy Dorn scores with her first round question. The soda jerk said, "We call this concoction a Godfather Sundae. It's 12 scoops of ice cream with blank on top." 12 scoops of ice cream with blank on top, and that's why we call it a Godfather Sundae. Godfather Sundae.
Okay, honey.
Got the idea? No, of course not. But you get one guess for what Kay looks like in that getup.
With her feathered boa?
Some of these days, don't, you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days,
I think it turns Richard on. He's a little strange.
Would you? Yes, are you ready, Charles?
Don't call us, we'll call you.
All right, Dorothy. The soda jerk said, "We call this concoction a Godfather Sundae. It's 12 scoops of ice cream with blank on top."
All I can think of is strawberry jam like that because of the red like blood.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cancel the trip. I'm only kidding. Anson, what did you say? She said strawberry jam.
Well, I said the real thing.
What?
Blood.
Blood. Right. Good answer. Yep.
The only one this week.
So far.
I went right to the core just like I always do. I said blood.
Blood, okay. Charles?
I said blood and keep it bleeding!
Dorothy, you were on the right track.
Yeah, I
there.
just thought it would be too illogical.
12 scoops of ice cream with blank on top. What do you say?
Well, I said bullets.
Bullets. Yeah. Okay. Bullets or blood? Richard, what do you offer?
There's been so much blood spilled up there. You know you remind me of Broderick Crawford. So I said bullets.
You said bullets. All right. Kay, what do you say? How about
Godfather, huh?
the Godfather Sundae?
Sunday.
Right.
Spaghetti sauce. What else?
Spaghetti sauce. Okay.
Well,
So,
0 to 0.
got another one of those pitchers duels going here. 2 no-hitters. 0 to 0 is the score here. Tight game, but there'll be more of this excitement in a moment or so. All right. Now push his button and reveal our second round questions and ask our challenger to make a selection.
I'll try B again.
B again. Nobody matched the first round, so everybody plays. Cleopatra said to Mark Antony, "I knew we were meant for each other the moment your blank touched mine."
That one. I got it. And that's the best one.
Cleopatra said to Mark Antony, "I knew we were meant for each other the moment your blank touched mine."
I'm finished.
You finished. Charles is finished.
I love those.
The kid is still writing.
The kid's still learning.
Somebody in the audience wanted to know how old you are, and I refused to tell him. Because an actor never reveals his age. True.
I tell my age.
All right.
I love that.
Fanny,
What?
what are you doing
I had to
down
reject
there?
my first
Okay,
answer.
now, Luann. Cleopatra said to Mark Antony, "I knew we were meant for each other the moment your blank touched mine."
Hey, say it, say it.
Boobs.
Where does it say? Where is it? Well, give me a clue what well, I don't know. I don't know what I said to make her say that, but she said it anyway. Anson,
Yeah,
what do you say?
I know.
What do you say?
I say when his bod.
His body. Okay, Brett?
I believe in those days there was a lot of river traveling.
A lot of river traveling.
Well, as soon as the barge touched.
As soon as your barge. Oh, that's right. They both had barges, right.
That's right.
Yes. Oh, dear.
Ira,
ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
it's the mayor of Atlantic City.
Yes.
He wants to know how much it would take for her to take the shirt off the show. He said the amusement park emptied out in 10 minutes. I said barge, too. I'm
Barge,
sorry.
okay.
He probably stole from me again.
I knew we were meant for each other the moment your blank touched mine, is what Cleopatra said to Mark Anthony, and she said boobs. And what do you say?
I say that, well, there's romance. You know, people aren't romantic. Their first kiss, their lips.
Their lips, as soon as your lips touch mine. Okay. Richard.
You know, Brett did Cleopatra in summer stock.
Oh, she did?
The review said last night Brett barged down the Nile and sank. I said lips.
You said lips. Okay. I knew we were meant for each other the moment your blank touched mine, Kay.
I couldn't resist it. Asp.
Did you think of that?
Aspen.
All right. Okay. So you had lips and all that over there, and now let's see what we've got over here for Dorothy. Ready, Dorothy?
Yes, sir.
Listen, this is second and final round. All you need is one match to win another game here.
Something, anything.
As they were driving along in the sports car, Linda said, Fred, that's not the gear shift you're holding. You're trying to shift my blank. Fred! All right, Fred. That's not funny, Fred. Did you hear that? Oh, okay. She's a driver and all that. Drawing a picture, Brett? Finger painting while we were waiting? Is that what you're doing? Okay. All right. Now we'll call on Dorothy Dorn. As they were driving along in the sports car, Linda said, Fred, that's not the gear shift you're holding. You're trying to shift my...
Shift my knee, baby.
My knee. Shift my knee. Okay. They agree with her. Anson, do you agree with her?
Are you ready for this?
One knee wins the game.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I'm ready
You're
for
not ready for this?
Not ready for this, no.
Let me tell you, it was her knee.
All knees. Congratulations. Okay. Well, the kid done it, didn't he? All right.
I thought he'd never come through.
Well, I'm sorry to say we got to say goodbye to Luann Rico here. She's a pretty lady, and we've got a gift for you backstage, together with our thanks.
I had a lot of fun.
Good. Goodbye, Luann. You're going to have a chance to have the big money here in a moment or so, but first we've got to do a little business, and this is it.
Sir.
Good. Well, I'm ready, too. If you're ready, I'm ready. Almost caught Ira Scutch, our producer, on camera there. He said, let's get him on camera. Shove him out here and make him cross. Oh, run across there. Streak across there. Streak right across there. Go ahead. Streak right across. That's not streaking. That's not streaking, Ira. You want to be a streaker, you got to learn to move a little faster there. Put some makeup on if you're going to be on camera. Okay, now shall we carry on? Thank you, Mark. Now, this lady is going to have her second chance at the big money here of over $5,000. She's got $200 to her credit now. You ready?
Yes.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, Dorothy, and we got their best response to this. Martha Blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. You match the next one, it's $250, and the third, $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
Fanny.
Fanny.
Martha Mitchell.
Martha Mitchell is one.
Dickie.
Richard, what do you say?
Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. There's 2.
Okay.
Richard.
Martha Ray.
Martha Ray. Okay. You got Martha Mitchell, Martha's Vineyard, and Martha Ray. You may choose one of those.
Response was Martha Ray also, and I'll say Martha Ray.
You want to say Martha Ray? Martha Ray, okay. She want to say Martha Ray? She's going to say Martha Ray. That's Kay's answer, all right? Here we go. We're looking for Martha Ray. Let's find out where Martha Ray is. Whatever happened to Martha? No. Here, may we see the $100 response? Martha Mitchell is there, and that's one that Fanny gave you. Let's see if Martha Mitchell is under the Martha Ray, rather, is under the $250 response. Martha Ray is indeed, and there's $250 more for you. You're now up to $450. What do you think is under the last one?
Washington, the center of our country. Good gravy, Marie. What kind of a group do they have
Let's see if Martha Washington is under the $500 response. She is indeed. Right. Okay, now you've got...
I didn't even know her.
$250.
Great cook.
You're going to play for $2,500, Dorothy. To collect that amount, you got to match one ding-a-ling over there. Which one will it be? You can want to look them over?
I had pre-picked Dickie.
You had. He was all in your mind, and you said, that's what I'm going to do, no matter what he... Even though he said Martha's Vineyard, you're going to do that. Okay. All right.
Where did you get the apostrophe S from?
I don't know. Here we go.
I had it left over from another show, darling.
All right, you face me. You write your answer to this, if you would please, sir. Cover blank. Cover blank. C-O-V-E-R.
Cover, you said, right?
C-O-V-E-R is what I said, cover. Okay. Now, what answer would you give us to match his?
Well, I would
cover.
hope with everything that's been in the news, he says cover up.
Cover up on kind of all of the current news stories. All right, if that's what's on your mind, that's what's on your mind. Now we're going to find out for $2,500 what's on his mind.
Actually, that cover-up has cost us millions of dollars, and I'm delighted to be able to get you a little bit back.
Congratulations. You got $2,950.
Did you hear them groan? Did you hear this audience groan?
Yeah, they groan.
What do you know about up and down?
What were you... Yeah, get him out. Clear him out. What were you thinking of? Cover girl.
Yeah.
Cover up.
That's worth $1.98, folks, cover girl.
All right, Dorothy, you got $29.50. You're going to play another game, so let's welcome Tim Stair. Hello, Tim. All right, you may climb aboard the merry-go-round. You know Tim Stair, Dorothy? How's Tim Stair today?
Fine.
Good. Want to tell us more about Tim?
Well, Gene, I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I go to Wake Forest University, and I play on the basketball team there.
All right. How tall are you, Tim?
I'm 6'8.5".
6'8.5". That's a big basketball town, isn't it?
Yes, well, North Carolina's a big basketball state.
Yeah. Now, let me refresh my memory. Where were they in 1973? Were they finished number 2 or number 1?
Well,
number 2.
North Carolina State finished number 1.
Oh.
Wake Forest didn't.
Oh, Wake Forest didn't?
No.
Oh, all right. You're fired, Tim. What position do you play?
I'm a small big man. I'm a center.
You're a center.
I'm small.
All right. Good luck to you here. Shall we begin?
Oh, Tiny Tim, I love it.
Would you make a selection here?
I'll start with A.
A. All right. Here we go.
Does Tim want to dance?
No. He wants to play this game and win some money. Oh, shut up. Marge said, my husband is so cheap. On our iron wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a blank. Iron, you know, pearls and silver and gold and tin and all that. On the iron wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a blank.
Charles, he's actually drawing a picture instead of doing the answer.
That's all right. We understand it. We'll understand it. Marge said, my husband is so cheap. On our iron wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a blank. Think about that, Tim, while we're waiting for the slowpokes up there. Hanson, have you finished school yet?
I beg your pardon.
All right. Okay, here we go. All set now. Tim, Marge said, my husband is so cheap. On our iron wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a...
Ironing board.
Ironing board. Indeed, they're groaning at you, Tim. The groaners are out.
The groaners?
It's probably
Ironing board is his answer. Hanson.
Cover girl.
I got a good one.
What?
I finally got a good one.
You finally got a good one?
Yeah, only because I was going to write something else and I changed. Well.
Yeah. Doesn't match, but it's a good one, huh?
His wash.
His wash.
You can't win for losing. I don't know.
You cannot be the judge of whether it's good or bad.
Oh, sorry about
that. Brett, what do you say?
Now, Anson, I'm going to explain this game to you one more time. And then I'm going to send you to camp with Adam. It's a good answer if it matches. It's a rotten answer if it doesn't. As in iron.
Iron.
Will you still dance with me?
Iron is a good answer. Charles?
I'm 6'4". Tim and I used to be pretty good, too.
I said nail. I mean iron nail.
An iron nail. Okay, a bit of steel there. Fanny?
I said iron.
Iron. My husband's so cheap on our iron wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a...
Iron. I thought you were going to be a runaway.
Iron was it. I was
Iron
surprised.
is expensive.
No,
all
it
he
isn't.
gave me
But
was...
it's iron, you see. It's a little
It's expensive, though.
$6.95. What do
Yeah,
you
but
say?
a guy who's
so
6'8",
cheap,
what
it's
else?
expensive.
He gave her an anvil.
An anvil. That's iron. Well, you
I don't
can't
get
get
out
more
very
iron than
much. I
that.
just stay
All right,
home.
your question will come up later. But right now, we've got this coming up for you. I thought I was tall. Listen, may I have this dance? I think I'm in love with you. No. I hope you'll join us next time. Can I lead? No. I saw him first there.
If he's so
I don't know. See, join us next time, whatever that's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do. Goodbye here, see you.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.
It's time for the Family Feud, introducing the Morse family. Fran, Jack, Richard, Nancy, and Jim, ready for action. And the Domasinski family. Agnes, Ed, Jeannie, Betty Jane, and Len. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. These people look familiar. They are. They appear on Suspects Wanted every... No, we brought Agnes and her flower children back because we had a little irregularity. Somebody yelled out 23 answers, and we thought it was a bit obvious, so we're going to let them battle it out. First of all, our pals from Boston, Mark family. How much money you want?
$17,552, would you believe?
Need them all.
Oh, Richard, this is my fantastic husband, Jack,
Jack?
and the father of my 4 beautiful
I
children.
certainly hope so.
Yes.
Move along here.
My younger brother, Richard,
Good.
my younger sister, Nancy,
Yeah.
and my brother-in-law, Nancy's husband, Jimmy.
Very tolerant Jim, we call
Oh, yes, he is. He is.
He is indeed. And as I said, from New York, Agnes and the Flower Children. You still love me?
I sure do, Richard.
Women from New York City, and they're going to battle it out here. Let's meet them all, my darling.
Yes, I brought my granddaughter's husband, Eddie.
Richard.
My granddaughter, Jeannie.
Hello.
Eddie's sister, Betty, and her husband, Len.
Hi, Richard. He's a very snappy dresser. I've noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously brought a couple of suits expecting a win there.
Let's go.
Are we ready to do this?
I think so.
We have to explain. Agnes needs the money because she lives now in Atlantic City. She likes to keep the business going. You know, the casinos.
Definitely.
What's your favorite game?
Blackjack.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
We'll play a little later.
Terrific. Terrific.
Jane, Get those cards out. The ones I use occasionally, the cards to play blackjack with. Oh, you'll have a good time. You won't win a lot of money, Agnes, but you'll have a good time. Come on, let's go. Wish you both luck and tell you. 100 people surveyed, top 4 answers on the board. You have to try and find the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name something Family Feud would like to say to America. You've certainly made me look. You certainly made me look foolish. Well, we do have.
They made me do it.
Did they really?
They made me do
They
it.
probably made Agnes do it. Let me tell you, this is a very, very special day for us today, and this is really what we'd like to say to America. Can I see number 1, please? Number 2. Number 3. Number 4.
And we love you too.
Thank you. Thank you. 1,000 shows. I would like to thank all the staff and the crew and everybody and the network, ABC. It's just magic, and it doesn't seem like 1,000, it seems like 8,000. Well, I mean, you got modeling. No, we've had a nice time. We thank you, America. Ready to play now?
Yes. Yes.
Kill the lights, children. Lights are flashing. Very good, very good. Here we go now. We've got, by the way, we've got a big party later. Truly, got a cake and all kinds of, so you're all invited. Here we go. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name a sound that parents hate to hear coming from their children.
Yelling.
Yelling? Here's the question. Name a sound that parents hate to hear coming from their children's room.
A cry.
Okay, crying. Number 1 answer. Gonna play or pass? Talk it over.
We're gonna play. Come on, let's play, Richard.
Okay.
All right. Very proud of you, Agnes.
Thank you.
How are you? Very well, thank you. Little lump came in my throat. Name a sound the parents hate to hear coming from their children's room.
Well, being the father of an 11-month-old boy, the one sound that I'd really hate to hear is a big bang or an awful loud noise.
All righty. Al bang. First strike. 3 of those that get a chance to steal. As I steal a kiss. What do you think?
How about fighting?
That is a good answer.
Okay, good answer, Gene. Good answer.
Fighting?
Come on.
You got it. Very good. What do you think the parents hate? The sound they hate to hear coming from the children's room.
How about loud music?
Uh-huh. All right. Loud music. That's the way to do it. Nice to see you. What do you think, sir?
Throwing papers around.
Well, it drives me
Garbage.
crazy. Well, I'll give you a demonstration. You want to listen to this all night? And it's unbearable. You ought to do it twice, see? You stop throwing that paper! Throwing paper! I trust you agree with me with my response to that answer, Agnes.
I sure do, Richard.
Thank you, darling. You looked so nice until I got to him and he gave me the throwing paper as you were rolling along here. Sound that parents hate to hear coming in their children's room.
A frightening scream.
I think we got it up there, Don. Yeah, scream and yell. We got that there. Crying, loud music, scream, yell.
Calling for help.
The call of help?
Yeah,
All right.
okay. Come on.
That's there, you're all right. If not, 3rd strike. Help! Not there. $75 up here for you if you give me the right answer.
TV. Loud TV.
All right, Richard, we're going to go with a loud TV.
Loud TV. If it's there, okay. Get $75. If not, Agnes and her family get it. Loud TV. You got it? Number 5. Something breaking. Number 6. Silent. Another thing parents hate to hear. Sound of a 747 coming from their children's bedroom. I don't know why. You got the money, little doll, and you got $75 there. Okay. Nothing there. Got... There you go. 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. What in your life causes you the most stress? Work. Work?
We're going to play, Richard.
Boy, you're rolling today here. What in your life causes you the most stress?
Depression.
Ah.
Good
Depression?
answer. Okay, good answer, Gene.
You're not depressed now, right? What do you think?
How about your children?
All right.
There you go. Good answer, yeah.
Children? Very good. We're going to make up for that.
We're definitely going to make up for it.
Glenn's going to make up for the dreaded paper throwing incident. What in your life causes you the most stress?
How about meeting the monthly expenses?
All righty. Paying the bill. $59, just 2 answers left. Agnes, my little dear.
Sickness.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Okay, good one.
Sickness. Not there. That's your second strike. When your life causes you the most stress.
I would have to say the economy.
You would?
Yep.
Okay. Very close to depression.
Well,
Where we're headed, I think.
good answer. How about
Economy, okay. If it's there, all right. If not, third strike. Morris got a chance to steal. The economy? Not out. $69 waiting for you.
Marital problem? Richard, we say marital problems.
Ah, MP. Marital problems there, $69 for you. If not, Agnes and her family take a great big lead. Marital problems? Number 5. Oh. What in your life causes the most stress? For me, whether we're going to get to the 2000th show. We'll be back right after this. I was out there decorating the cake. I've got the... No, we've got a cake coming. They've got things... I do work here you wouldn't believe. 75 there, 69 there. Let's go. Dollar values are double. The first family that gets to 300 points will play for $5,000. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a way that people show joy.
Scream.
Scream. 4 answers will beat it.
Okay, kiss. Give a kiss.
Kiss, kiss. What are you going to do? Play or pass? Talk it over?
Yeah, we're going to play, Richard.
Okay.
A way that people show joy.
They cry.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Cry. Very good. What do you think, man?
Richard, I would say they smile.
They smile? All right. Great big smile. And 64, you roll along here, Don. Ways that people show joy.
By hugging somebody severely.
That's nice. Great big hug.
Big hug.
What we call SH, a severe hug.
Real.
Okay.
I jump up and down.
Okay, let's have a little jumping up and down. Good way to do it.
How about clap?
I know when I showed joy, she certainly gave me a big hand. Clap! First first round, darling?
Don't sleep? I don't know.
Don't sleep.
Yeah, they lose sleep. They lose sleep.
Do not sleep. There's one answer left, Lynn. 2 strikes on you. Away the people show joy.
How about have a drink?
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, good answer,
A
ladies.
little drink there, you're all right. If not, 3rd strike, drink. Not bad. $188 for you, Fran, if you give me the right answer.
Richard, we have an answer. Announce it to the world.
All righty. Announce it to the world. It gets you $188. If not, Agnes gets the money. Announce it to the world. Is that the only one you have? Number 6. Sing. I'm so joyous. 263, 69. Let's go. You played today? We haven't kissed yet, have we?
No.
Well, no, I think you've been doing all the work over here this time. Dollar values are doubled, 100 people surveyed, top 4 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name something soldiers polish.
Their shoes?
Shoes! Number 1 answer.
Play, Richard.
Something soldiers polish, Lynn.
They're guns.
Okay.
Okay, good answer, good answer.
We're looking for guns. What do you think, my darling?
They're medals.
Oh,
good.
You're a winner, Agnes. Medals? One answer between you and the title and the right to play for $5,000. Something soldiers polish.
Their equipment.
Their equipment.
Okay.
All righty. Equipment's there. You got it all. Equipment. First strike.
Let's see.
3 seconds left. Something soldiers polish. Okay. What do you think, Ben?
Their manners.
Polish
Make sure
their manners?
they keep polished.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, okay.
Manners, they're all right. You got it all. If not, they get a chance to steal. Manners? Not there. Again, you've got a chance to stay in this game.
Brass. We are going, Richard, with brass buckles.
Buckles, all righty. This day you got the 178. If not, you're the champs. Buckles? Oh, what a game. 263, 247. Let's go. Flatten it out for me like a good vine. This is a great game for the 1,000th show. It really is. They played this way the last time. Very good players. Just going to decide it. Dollar values are tripled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a fruit used in pies. Yep.
Apple.
Apple. What are we going to do?
We're going to play.
We're going to play. Fruit used in pies.
All right, Richard. I say cherries.
Cherry? Yep.
Raspberry.
Yes.
Jack said a raspberry. First strike. Richard.
Okay.
3 seconds, champ.
Squash. I don't know if that'd be a fruit, though.
Pardon?
Squash. If it's a fruit. Squash pies.
Squash pie. Squash. Second strike. Come on, little Bob. Fruit used in pie.
Blueberries.
There you go. Today you're all right. Blueberry? You got it. Give 2 strikes, just 1 answer left, though. Fruit used in pie. Got 3 seconds.
Peach.
All righty. Peach is there. You remain the champs. If not, Agnes, get ready to steal. Peach. Okay, we got $263 for you. Did you have fun?
Beautiful.
We were
A
very
great
happy
time.
meeting you.
Same
You
here.
stay around for the cake now.
We sure will.
Richard, thank you.
Thank you, darling. I thought you had it this time. I really did. Who's going to do it? Nancy and Fran are going for the money right after we watch this. 15 seconds, Mike. When you go to a supermarket, how much time do you usually spend there?
1 hour.
Name an animal that makes a loud noise.
A lion.
Something people do after swimming.
Sunbathe.
Something a portrait painter uses.
A brush.
A food that makes you thirsty.
Salt.
Turn around. In the supermarket, how much time do you usually spend there? You said an hour. Survey said 40. Animal makes a loud noise. You said a lion. Survey said 45. What do people do after swimming? You said sunbathe. Survey said. Portrait painter uses. You said a brush. Survey said. Food that makes you thirsty. You said sauce. You need 28 points. Survey said. 0. Did you say salt or sauce?
Salt. I
Salt?
said salt.
You're doing good work.
Thanks.
Clear the board, please. Here's Fran. Let's go. 28 points. I'll ask the same questions. Don't duplicate. If you do, you hear that? I say try again, give you another answer, okay? Please remind everyone the answers Nancy gave us. Give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. When you go to a supermarket, how much time do you usually spend there?
An hour.
Try again.
A half an hour.
Name an animal that makes a loud noise.
A gorilla.
Something people do after swimming.
Shower.
Something a portrait painter uses.
Paint.
A food that makes you thirsty.
Pizza.
Turn around. In the supermarket, you said a half hour. 1 hour is the number one answer. You need 28 points. Survey said.
Richard, can I take you home with me?
Bring it in. Hey, how you doing? How are you? What do we got? This is our cake for our 1,000th show. Will you help me blow them out? Come on, Agnes. All okay. 3 of us. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. You want to make the first cut?
Oh, boy.
Just make a little cut down there. We're going to share it with all our friends here. Make a cut. Just take your time. It's a half-hour show, kid. There we go. Look. Right. Down. Very good. Start slicing away here. All righty. So we have to make 2, otherwise we just have a hole here, Scott. I'm a little worried about the kid. He's been at the sauce. Okay, you like cake? You're going to get the very first piece of our anniversary cake. All righty, but remember now, when this show gets canceled, you know, send me some of the money your folks have won. There you go. Thank you, America. We love you. We'll see you here on the field.
Some departing contestants receive from Kinney Shoes a great selection of fashion footwear. Kinney stays in step with America. That's why Kinney is a great American shoe store. From Swiss Colony Stores, this delicious assortment of quality cheeses and beef log sausage. Swiss Colony Stores in a mall near you. Foster Grant designed sunglasses to make the world look a little different to you and vice versa. Oleg Cassini's World, a world of uncompromising elegance and style expressed in these, the signature fragrances of Oleg Cassini, brought to you by Jovan. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mike Goodson, Bill Todman production. It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares, Hour, with the stars of St. Elsewhere, Howie Mandel, Nancy Stafford, Terrence Knox, Ellen Bree, Norman Lloyd, and the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman. I'll be Costello. Oh, thanks.
I knew that would happen one day.
Hello,
Gene. Well, I guess those of you here in the studio, hello, testing 1, 2, am I on? Yes. Those of you here in the studio know that this is a very special day for us. We have all of these lovely actors and actresses from a big NBC hit called St. Elsewhere, and we're very happy to have them. Now, some of them have been here before. Ellen has been here before. Nancy's been here. You...
I just came for lunch once. I didn't play.
You just came for lunch once, yeah. Norman, you've never been here.
No, I haven't.
We welcome you. They're all doctors and nurses, as you know. All the nurses raise their hands.
All one.
Nurse, yeah. Doctors?
Ah.
Halfway.
Panhandlers? Okay. Well,
I'm a bureaucrat.
you're a bureaucrat.
Yes.
Oh, you're an administrator.
That's right.
Right. Well, we're going to have a wonderful time because you're all lovely, gifted, talented people. Let's begin now by greeting our two players here, Patty A.G. and Lillian Ford. Hello there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Let's get acquainted. Patty, we'll find out about you first.
Okay, I'm from Salinas, California. I'm a manager of a large T-shirt shop there. I enjoy barrel racing on weekends at rodeos around California.
What kind of racing?
Barrel racing.
Burl.
Barrel.
Barrel racing. I don't talk too plain, do I?
No.
Barrel racing. Now, what is that?
That's where you ride your horses around the barrels at rodeos.
Oh, I see. All right. You have horses.
Yeah. But my big goal in life is to become a jockey.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
Getting kind of personal, aren't you?
Okay. All right. You don't have to answer it. It's perfectly okay.
100 pounds.
You're 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You can do it if you want to. I know one, Robin Smith. Remember? She was among the first,
Yeah.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
And she did it, and she was very good. She won a lot of races. Now, Patty, good luck to you. Lillian, let's find out about you.
Well, I'm originally from Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky.
See, and I live in Dunlap, California, which is a small town 40 miles northeast of Fresno, California.
Uh-huh.
I am a professional mixologist.
Right? Bartender?
See,
See.
I enjoy it tremendously. I've been married 46 years.
46 years?
That is correct.
Wow. I suppose you're going to say, with your kind of luck, it'll last another 46 years.
I certainly hope so.
Oh, good. All right. Good luck to you, Lillian. Here in the match game, you'll have 3 chances to match as many of our stars as you can, and the one who's ahead at the end of the 3rd round will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Patty, you won the toss. We'll ask you to go first.
I'll start with A, please.
A?
A.
All right. A it is for you. Here's what it says. Gladys said to Phoebe, Gladys is talking to Phoebe, and she said, "You know why my first husband went bankrupt? He refused to make house calls." And Phoebe said, "No doctors make house calls." And Gladys said, "He isn't a doctor, he's a blank." Those of you who haven't been here before, round 1 questions are pretty wide open. Very good.
I want to know the funny answer from the audience.
That's good enough. I don't want to be dumb.
No, it's all right. Okay, Patty. Gladys said to Phoebe, you know why my first husband went bankrupt? He refused to make house calls. And Phoebe said, no doctors make house calls. And Gladys said, he isn't a doctor, he's a blank.
A mortician?
A mortician. Don't like that one, eh? They'll let you know pretty quickly whether they like it or not. Apparently they're not too thrilled with that, but we'll find out. Maybe somebody over here said mortician. Norman, what did you say?
Plumber.
A plumber is very good. Yeah. But it would be hard to make a living if you were a plumber if you refused to make house calls, right, Howie?
Well, I didn't. It was Gladys, right?
Yeah.
And she was talking to Phoebe.
Right.
And because it was Gladys, I said, because he's a pip. Because I thought it was Gladys Knight. I didn't know.
I see.
Do pips make house calls?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
They just stand in your doorway. And...
That's right. Gotcha. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful week. I can see that. I have to walk by you occasionally here. Could you just squidge in a little bit?
Just let me know ahead of time, all right?
All right, thank you.
Just like the door. It's great.
I wanted to get to Nancy, but don't we all? All right. Gene, yes. What have you got for us?
I said a garbage man.
Garbage man. If he doesn't make a house call, your garbage piles up. Very good. Gene, you're young and you're clean. What do you say?
Hey, people are dying for an answer like yours, Patty. But I said, ambulance driver. 2 boos on one answer.
That's
Not
right.
easy to do.
Mortician and ambulance driver. All right, Terrence.
Well, now, mortician.
Ha!
And you ridiculed that answer.
Right. That's it.
Throw it in here.
Yeah. All right. When you hold it up, if you just do it, hold it right there, then if they want to get a shot of it, they can do that. Okay? Here's a new kid on the block. We have to give a little special coaching.
We'll
teach him.
Right. What have you got for us?
Well, obviously Norman knows how to play the game because I also said plumber.
All right. So there we go. 1 for Patty. And Lillian, we have this for you. There's good news and there's bad news for Howie Mandel. Howie?
Yeah?
You've been offered a job on the Battle of the Network Stars. Wow. The bad news is you have to mud wrestle with blank. Is this a wonderful question?
Oh, great.
Okay, put it in the slot, Norman. That lights up your light.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. And when you put it in a slot, try and do it without revealing your answer. That would also be very helpful to us.
Yeah.
They have eyes over here, you see.
I got your point.
And they have 20/20 vision in addition.
Right.
Hello, Lillian.
Hello.
There's good news and bad news for Howie Mandel. You know which one is Howie? The
It's
one with
me,
the white
Lillian.
blouse and the... Oh, no, that's... Howie's in the middle with the black shirt. Good news and bad news for Howie. Howie has been offered a job on the Battle of the Network Stars. The bad news is he has to mud wrestle with blank.
With Mr. Smith, the orangutan.
The orangutan, Mr. Smith. That's not bad. Remember the show that Leonard Fry did called Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith with the orangutan.
With the fish.
Yes, the fish. The orangutan fish.
And did it run? Oh.
All right, Norman, show and tell.
Mr. T.
Mr. T. Very good. They're okay. He's very good at this. 2 in a row that were really good. Okay.
I thought I might have to wrestle a pip, but no. Mr. T.
Mr. T, you have 2 of those so far.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Lillian, I also have a Mr., but it's also a Mr. T.
Mr. T. All right, Lillian, let's see what we get from John Bauman here.
I'm sorry, Lillian. Mr. T, you can't get half the right answer.
Terrence?
I'm going to do it right this time, Mr. T.
All right, very good.
Penmanship approved, too.
Yes. And
Are you
Ellen
ready?
says,
Mr. T.
all across the board. Did you think of that?
Good, very good.
All right, 1-0 the score at the end of round 1. Round 2 right after this. Hurry back. Here we go with round 2. There they are. Patty, you're ahead. You'll go first. I didn't hear you.
I'll take A again, please.
A again? All right, here we go. Little Mitzi said, Mean Melvin ruined my birthday party. Instead of playing pin the tail on the donkey, he made everyone pin the tail on my blank.
These people know that.
They're both excellent. Excellent. It's up to you.
All right.
All right, here we go. Patty. Little Mitzi said, Mean Melvin ruined my birthday party. Instead of playing pin the tail on the donkey, he made everyone pin the tail on my blank.
On my mouth.
Mouth?
Oh, I fucked up again.
What did you have in mind? Norman, you've given 2 excellent answers. Nose. Now you've given a 3rd excellent one. Nose is a good one. Howie?
If I was her, I mean, I would just not invite him.
You wouldn't. Just
I mean,
avoid.
it's as simple as that. But
Well,
I
that's
said...
one way out of it, yes.
I don't know if... I just said rear.
You said rear. They love you. And they love your answer. All right.
Huh. Okay, well, I didn't say a part of her. Instead of her donkey, I said her doggy.
Her doggy. Uh-huh. Now, that would be a mean thing to do. That would be cruel and mean. Right, John?
I'm bringing up the derriere down here.
Did you think of that one? Terrence? You don't play? Yeah. Ellen?
Also known as the butt.
All right. Well, let's see if Lillian catches up. All you need is one to catch up. Stacy, the stewardess, said, when you're a stewardess, you've got to be prepared for anything. So whenever I go on a blind date, I bring along a blank. Don't want to make you feel like a dummy, Terrence, but Lillian's ready. Put it in the slot. All right, here we go. When you're a stewardess, you've got to be prepared for anything. So whenever I go on a blind date, I bring along a blank.
A parachute.
A parachute? Well, that's okay. We were thinking more in terms of the usual things that stewardesses would be carrying along with them, like
suitcase.
Yeah, they carry that little suitcase that's on wheels. That's one thing. What else? Hello, Howie, baby.
How you doing?
Okay.
I've been out with stewardesses.
You have? You've dated Steward Eye?
Is that the plural?
Yes.
Oh, then yes, I have, and they always bring along an air sickness bag.
Air sickness bag.
Maybe it's me.
No. Not sweet, lovable, gentle you.
Sweet, lovable, gentle.
Right. Nancy?
This stewardess brought along an oxygen mask.
An oxygen mask? That's one possibility, yep. Oxygen mask. What have you got there?
Well, women love to smother me, so I said an oxygen mask.
All right. Now, what is...
See, when he read it to me, he emphasized blind date. So I said seeing eye dog.
All right. Ellen?
Now stop that. My mother's watching this show.
Not Harvard.
My mind's in the gutter.
What do you got?
Blanket and pillow.
Blanket and pillow. Well, that's a good one. I think that's excellent. Shows a lot of imagination. There we are at the end of round 2, and the score remains 1-0 in Patty's favor. Third and final round after this. Here we go with the third and final round. Patty, go ahead.
I'm going to try B this time.
You want B? She's changing her ways from A to B. Dennis said, my wife is really absent-minded. No half-hearted attempts, please.
The rest of them forgot the question, you see.
Here's how absent-minded she is this morning. I caught her diapering the rose bush and blanking the baby. Absent-minded. Diapering the rose bush and blanking the baby.
I'm smart, but I can't spell worth a poop.
Well, spelling doesn't count here, as long as we can figure it out. Well, now, again, see, this round, you've already matched Patty, so you lay out. Would you like to see a doctor?
Why don't you tell me these things?
Says, don't write.
That was a good answer.
All right. Everybody ready? Patty. Dennis said, my wife is really absent-minded. This morning, I caught her diapering the rose bush and blanking the baby.
Watering the baby.
Watering the baby. That's good. Watering the baby. Right. Watering the rose bush, you know, and diapering the baby. And she said, diapering the rose bush and watering the baby. What do you say?
Pruning.
Pruning the baby. Kid didn't need the toes anyway.
First I was thinking, you know how they got those little pricks on them, the rose bushes? Maybe removing those, and I didn't know if that was called pruning, so then I went with watering.
You went with watering. Okay. In case the subject comes up again in the future, in the horticultural world, we call them thorns.
Oh, I wasn't a botany major.
Oh, right. All right, Miss Nancy.
Okay, I also said watering the baby.
Watering. All right, she's up to 3. Blanking the baby. Watering is what she said.
I said something else. I said fertilizing.
Fertilizing the baby. Another thing you do to rose bushes.
Oh, that's perfectly good.
What have you got for us? Nothing.
You wouldn't let me play.
Right. See, you're getting the hang of it. Ellen?
But he did have a good answer.
Yes, he did have it.
Watering.
Watering. All right. He said trimming, right?
Yes.
So now, you've really got some catching up to do, Lillian, because Patty's up to 4 now. Let's see if you can catch up. You need 4 to tie and 5 to win. Liz Taylor said, she said, let me tell you about Joan Rivers. Joan wears so much makeup. Will you lay out? She wears so much makeup during the last earthquake, her face blanked.
Do I play?
Yes, you do play.
You do.
Excellent. Don't lean too far back or you'll fall into the canal.
There's a canal back
Yeah, that's all water back here. You'll see the moon will come up. Somebody just fell in. Be careful.
So weird. I think I'll take a dip.
You will? Yeah. I don't know if the audience noticed his outfit. See, this is red.
Yeah.
Let's see. Show them the red. Nifty ankle-high red sneakers. Aren't they something? Yeah, I'll get you a towel.
Wait. I got.
No. We don't go that far.
They're red too.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Lillian, last chance. Howie, did you finish?
Oh, yeah. I was so concerned with the canal.
Yeah, right.
The other way.
Yes. Liz Taylor said, let me tell you about Joan Rivers. Joan wears so much makeup during the last earthquake, her face blanked.
Cracked.
All right, Lillian. 4 to tie and 5 to win. Norman.
Fell.
Her face fell. All right. Not bad. Howie?
Lillian, you owe me a drink.
I'll buy.
Crack. 4 to 1 the score. Did her face crack?
Her face cracked.
All right. Score is 4 to 2. She's on a roll.
Crack down here.
4 to 3. One more cracked face ties the score. Terrence.
I'm glad you let me play this time. Crack.
Tie score. Now, Ellen, it's up to you.
It is. Cracked.
Crack. Come on down.
Congratulations.
Over here, if you would, please. Right on this mark here, and I'll get to you in a minute. Patty, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
We're going to send some gifts to you that you're going to enjoy from the match game. Patty A.G. Hello there. Now, it's time to switch to Hollywood Squares. Here comes the rest of our set. 3 more celebrities will appear here in a moment or so. John and I will trade places. Lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive a white sewing machine with 10 built-in utility and stretch stitches on one color-coded dial. Lightweight with built-in handle for easy portability, furnished by White Sewing Machine. And now, it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, Hour, with more of the stars from St. Elsewhere. Ed Begley Jr., Kim Miori, Eric Lanaville, and taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
Doctor, it hurts when I play Hollywood Squares, but I'm going to do it anyway.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the second half of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. And with me, I have Lillian Ford. Lillian has been married for 46 years, but it didn't take her that long to get through the match game. She's now ready to move on to Hollywood Squares. We have 3 brand new celebrities: Kim Miori.
Hi.
Eric Lonaville. And Ed Begley Jr. Hello. Eric, I understand that in addition to your duties as an actor on St. Elsewhere, you also are fulfilling another role.
Yes, I directed one episode earlier this year, and I'm direct another one in a couple of weeks.
Terrific.
And, my job is easy because I work with such a wonderful cast. The only thing I do is tell them not to bump into the furniture. It's the only thing I do.
He's got all the director's lines down. Let's see how you do with the lines on Hollywood Squares. Here we go.
How did he get into
There. And before we begin this game, we will welcome once again our defending champion. Her name is Janet Stanford. She's back for, I think, her 3rd day. $2,950. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, tell the medical committee a little bit about your life to date.
Well, I'm a computer operator. I hope someday to further my career and become a housewife and a mother. I enjoy singing, dancing, and roller skating, and I'm ready to play.
Okay, so are we. We're going to play this game until you hear the time's up bell. Whoever is ahead at that point, of course, goes on to play Supermatch, which can be worth up to $30,000. Our first game's worth $100, $25 for every square. Champ always starts. Janet, pick a star and let's go.
Howie, please.
Howie Mandel.
Yes?
This is a little more.
Okay.
This is a new game.
All right.
Howie, you're the average man.
You've met me?
Something wrong with this question.
Okay.
Howie, you're the average man. Is your brain bigger or smaller than the brain of a Neanderthal?
Oh, of a Neanderthal man. Of the average Neanderthal man, or a brilliant Neanderthal man, or a pip. Okay. No,
let's figure the average Neanderthal.
No, the average Neanderthal man was a man, and I'm a man. Average, they're the same. They're the same size, yet I can do a lot more with mine because I have a car. They're the same size.
But I promise you that as far as the information that we have, if we can determine, in fact, the average Neanderthal man, his brain is either bigger or smaller. Or our brain is either bigger or smaller than his.
Oh, the average.
Which?
The average are bigger. Because their heads were bigger, and they have to fill that. They used to have the same size, but there was space. So they needed to fill this, so they got a bigger one to fill the space. A lot of it wasn't brain. You're mistaken by that. But if you want to call that whole thing brain, it was bigger.
See what we have to put up with.
He says the brain of the average Neanderthal was bigger than the brain of the average modern-day man. Agree or disagree, Janet?
I agree.
The average Neanderthal's brain was bigger. Yes, you were right to agree. You get the square. The Neanderthal had a bigger brain, and Howie's answer was the proof. Lillian, it's your move. Pick a star.
I'll go with Gene, please.
All right.
Gene,
quarter of a mile.
President Reagan's favorite song is Nancy with the Laughing Face. That's a fact. Now, who wrote it? Irving Berlin or Phil Silvers?
Who has a bigger brain?
Phil, probably. His skull is bigger. That was Frank Sinatra's big hit, Nancy with a Laughing Face. It was written for his daughter, I believe, by Irving Berlin.
Agree or disagree, Lillian?
I will agree.
It was written, amazingly enough, by Phil Silvers. No, you should have disagreed with Gene. I know, that's a shock. You should have disagreed with Gene. Your opponent gets that square. And we got a couple of X's up there for you, Janet Stanford. You were playing X. Make your move.
Ed to win.
Ed Begley Jr.
I want to do good. I went with a software salesperson before, a lady, Miss Floppy Disks of 1960, and so I want to help.
Ed, you're having pig's feet for dinner.
I'll say. But I'll wear shoes and no one will know. But go ahead.
Ehrlich, you have pig's feet. Can you cook them as is, or should you rinse them off first?
Well, this goes beyond the kosher laws. I'm going to play to win money. I'm not going to joke around at this point because there's something involved here. You should rinse pig's feet. They are, treif. It's something you should rinse. It's not. It's just standard operating procedure. Yes, rinse them.
He says, rinse those pig's feet off for the game. Agree or disagree, Janet?
I agree.
You should rinse them off first. Yes, you're right. You agree. You get the square, and you win the game. Well done. A clean sweep. 3 X's in a row. And you're up to a flying start, 175. Not so far for you, Lillian, but we're going to clear the board, and we're going to move right on to the next game. It's worth $200, and Lillian gets to start. Pick a star.
I'll start with Howie.
Undaunted, she starts with Howie.
All right, hit it.
Howie. Nancy Reagan said she doesn't do this in bed because it would keep President Reagan up. What doesn't she do, Howie? Is it eat apples or play with her video games?
Oh, everybody knows that Nancy Reagan and Pac-Man are synonymous. So it's play with a video game. She's got one of those, I don't know if it's Atari or something, but there she is with her stacks of quarters beside the pillow and everything. She's always waking, Ronnie, give me more change. Can you break this, Ronnie? Can you break this? And there she is with her quarters. She's got, in her negligee, she's got quarter pockets and little change. She's always shoving it in and playing.
Okay.
It's video.
Reasoning doesn't count, Lillian. He says that Nancy Reagan won't play her video games in bed. Agree or disagree?
Well, I'll agree.
Nancy Reagan won't eat apples in bed. No,
While she's playing video. While she's playing video.
You should have disagreed with Howie, and your opponent gets that square. And we're going to be back to complete this $200 game with any luck right after these messages.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Well, Howie Mandel just did 2 minutes on Nancy Reagan eating apples in bed, and we're back to complete this game. It's your move, Janet. You already got 1 X up there. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Ready.
According to the book Dress for Success, who is more likely to get a better seat at a restaurant? A man wearing a beige raincoat, a man wearing a black raincoat, or a man wearing nothing but a raincoat?
Now, there's a guy with a beige and one with a black. And they're fully clothed underneath that.
Yeah.
Then a guy comes in with a nondescript raincoat, and he has nothing. You can see his hairy legs. The man wearing the dark raincoat, it would look a little more dignified and a little impressive and would get the best table.
Okay, says the man wearing the black raincoat would get the better seat. Agree or disagree, Jana?
I agree.
It is a man with a beige raincoat. No, you should have disagreed with Gene. Your opponent gets that square because beige is classier. All right, Lillian, it's your move. You are playing O.
Basic black is the classiest.
I will take Ed.
Okay. Ed Begley Jr. What has Gladys Knight had more of?
That's my answer.
Pips.
Husbands or pips?
She's had, again, I'm going to go right for the money, and no gag answers here. She's had many more pips than husbands. There's been a lot of pips that have come and gone.
Ed couldn't think of anything funny again.
How do you say pip backwards?
He says, what did you say? She's had more pips than husbands. Agree or disagree, Lillian?
I will agree.
She has had more pips. Yes, you are right to agree. You the square. She has had, the score is Pips 3 and Husbands 2. But that was kind of an unorthodox move where you put that O. Pick a star, Janet, where you'd like to place an X.
Kim, please.
Mm-hmm. Kim Miuri.
You didn't recognize me without my glasses, right?
You're an average fat girl, Kim.
How big's your brain?
And you tell everybody that it's a gland problem. What are the chances you're telling the truth? Are they 1 in 5 or 1 in 50?
I know, I've had this problem myself. It's 1 in 50, absolutely, and it's a thyroid gland, probably.
Agree or disagree, Janet?
I'll agree.
It is 1 in 50. You're right to agree. You get the square. Well done. Okay, we got a couple of X's and a couple of O's up on the board, and we're going to be back to finish a $200 game after this. Don't miss it. $225 for the champ, $50 for the challenger, but everything hangs in the balance because it's a $200 game. We got 2 X's, 2 O's up there on the board. Lillian, you're playing O.
I'll take Ellen to block, please.
You missed this one in the game, and a pretty big lead belongs to Janet. Ellen Bree,
Yes.
when your newborn baby cries, does he usually shed real tears, or does he mostly just make a whole lot of noise?
Well, my brother just had he and his wife had a baby. I'd say they just make noise. I didn't see a lot of tears on this kid, but he made a lot of noise.
Agree or disagree to block,
I will
Lillian?
agree.
Mostly, he just makes noise. Yeah, you're right to agree. You get the square.
A lot of tears.
Well done. Didn't have to ask somebody from obstetrics. Janet, she thwarted you there. Your move.
Nancy to block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You missed this one. The game and the lead belongs to Lillian.
Oh, no.
Your strategy paid off, Lillian. Nancy, if you combed through America, would you find more women with natural blonde hair or natural red hair?
Natural blonde hair.
To block, agree or disagree?
I agree.
More women with natural blonde hair. Right. Well done. You get the square. So the X goes up, and Lillian Ford playing O, your move.
I'll take Terrence to win, please.
Is that me?
Right. To win.
Terrence!
Win.
You guys have not paid any attention to me the whole game, and all of a sudden when it's important, you come in here like this.
Don't write, though, Terrence.
All right.
Terrence, you're alone in the desert when a rattlesnake bites you. The only thing you have with you is a bottle of whiskey. Will taking several big swigs be good for you, or are you asking for trouble?
You already got trouble. That was funny. That was funny. That's good for you to drink that whiskey.
It's good for you to drink that whiskey.
I will agree.
You are asking for trouble. You should have disagreed with Terrence, and your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. Whiskey causes the venom to enter your bloodstream more quickly, doctors.
But you don't
You're
care.
in the desert. You're not going to make it out there anyway.
Janet, your move. You're playing X.
That's why you're working
Eric to win.
Uh-huh.
Oh, me.
Eric Lonneville for a game win. This way, up and down. According to advice from the Journal of the American Medical Association, Eric, is it okay to use your water pick to clean the wax out of your ears? Or can this be hazardous to your hearing?
Janet, you're a very pretty woman. You seem to be very intelligent, thoughtful, kind, sweet, and we have a lot in common. And I think you should trust me on this. It's hazardous. Don't do it. Trust me.
Agree or disagree, Janet?
I agree.
This can be hazardous to your hearing. Right, Jeffrey? You get the square and you win another game. Well done. Okay, I don't know if he knew. He might have been trying to bluff you, but you made the right choice. You are well ahead now, 500 to 75, but there is still time. Sweep all the X's and all the O's off of the board, and let's move on to the next game. It's worth $300. Lillian, pick a star.
Howie.
Howie!
Yeah? Okay,
You raise Cocker Spaniels, and you want to come out with a line of gourmet dog beat.
Dog what? You're sick. Okay.
According to the USDA, is this okay or is it illegal to sell canned Cocker Spaniel?
Well, it's illegal. According to the government, it's illegal. Poodle is legal.
You want a second opinion, Lillian? Agree or disagree? He says that it's illegal to sell
Where's the
Cocker
Cocker?
Spaniel.
Well, I'll agree.
There's nobody.
She agrees. It is illegal to sell canned Cocker Spaniel. Well done, Lillian. You get the square, and you're off to a good start here. But will time catch up with you? Janice Stanford, pick a star for an X.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Yep.
Where did the first domesticated turkeys come from, Gene? Turkey or Mexico?
Well, it's a well-known fact in American history that they're indigenous to this part of the world and not to India or Turkey or any of the exotic countries. They came from Mexico.
Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
They came from Mexico. Yes.
Great, thank you.
And you get the square, so it's even up in this game. X and an O. The bell means the time is up. $525. She has done it once again. 4th day in a row. Janet Stanford, she's our champ. See, this is like three-direction director. No, stay here. Don't everybody leave. Somebody stay here. So Janet already knows where to go. She zipped over there to join Gene Rayburn. Lillian Ford, you've come up against, obviously, a tough champ. She got off to a very good start and kept it up all the way through. You're a good player yourself. $100 in our thanks. Congratulations for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. Lillian Ford! Gene.
Okay, John. Well, we congratulate Janet. That is her 3rd day here. We'll be back with her and our 9 stars for a go at the big money right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Gene Wood, here we go. This is Janet's 3rd day up here, and she says, I'm going to do it this time. And just a moment ago, she says, hold my hand for good luck. So that's why I'm doing this. We're gonna do it this time, aren't we? You can win up to $30,000 here. Let's begin. We polled a recent studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this. World War blank. $1,000 for the top answer, $500 for the second, $250 for the third. Any 3 of the 9 stars can offer a little assistance here. Whom do you want to call on?
Eric, please.
World War I.
World War I is one response.
Howie.
2.
World War II.
Good, Howie.
Gee, this is a tough one, isn't it?
All
He didn't
right.
say Pip. He was going to say...
Nancy.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
All the good wars are gone, aren't they?
All the good wars are gone.
Yeah.
Let's make it consistent. Let's go World War III.
World War III. All right, so you have 1, 2, and 3. Now, you have to make up your mind of choosing one of those or thinking up one of your own. What it would be, I can't imagine. Well, what's your pleasure here?
I'm going to go with Eric. World War I.
All right, let's see if Eric's right here and see if the World War I is up there on top. We'll reveal them one at a time, beginning at the bottom with the $250 response. World War III is Nancy's answer. All right, the $500 response says World War I. That was Eric's answer. All right.
I knew it.
What do you think is going to be on top, audience?
4.
All right, slide the big one. World War II. All right, so you've got $500.
Yes.
And time now to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. You'll make your decision, and then that star will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and somewhere up there is 130. We will multiply the $500 by whatever number is revealed. Time now to make your pick.
Eric.
All right, Eric, would you take that tab and give it a yank? 1, 2, 3. 10. You are playing for $5,000. $5,000. Good luck to you. Eric, you'll write your response, and then after you're finished, we'll call for a verbal response from her. Here it is. Honey blank. That's Honey blank. Honey blank. In the slot. There he is.
Okay.
He's ready. You want to collect the $5,000? All you have to do is match Eric. Honey blank.
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. All right. It's an answer that had not occurred to me, but perhaps it occurred to Eric. We'll find out right now. Eric, show and tell,
And I
please.
wish it had have. I said honeydew.
Honeydew. Honeydew. I guess there are a number of good possibilities here. Honeybee is another one. Honey bun is another good one.
Honey bear.
Well, you picked up a little more. You have $3,975. You're still the champ, and you'll have another shot at it tomorrow. We'll be back with our champ and our stars right after this. Now, I know you all want to know where the big number was. So, stars, would you all grab the tabs and give them a yank? 1, 2, 3,
This
go.
is it. Ellen!
Ellen Bree had it. Ellen had the big number.
I did.
Now, Ellen, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about St. Eligius in the meantime, but I want all of you to know that Janet did something. In addition to holding my hand for good luck, she did something else. What did you do?
I wore my underwear wrong side out.
What are you going to do?
I know that.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. And what are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to wear them wrong side out again.
Wear them on the outside of your clothes.
All right.
I will too.
Well,
Yeah, but you're sitting behind that thing.
I'm having so much fun. I'm only going to change my underwear once this whole week.
Is that a promise or a threat? Yeah.
the question is, friends, how do we know Janet wore her underwear inside out? Tune in tomorrow. We may reveal all here. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us tomorrow.
John Bowman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood's Chris Harris. See you then.
A member of our studio audience will receive the KitchenAid food processor. Chops, minces, mixes, slices, and shreds. A versatile appliance with power and speed. Practical with quality. Furnished by KitchenAid. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.